That's what I be doing. No, I just y'all said
from London to the Bay. It's hammer, gold hammer, every hammer, dirty hammer. And the rest is on its way to justice.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Take it to the stars. How many people you know can take it to the stars?
I am.
She thinks she that one.
We won't know until it comes on. Yep, and I hear the both of you.
Oh, okay. You hear the both of us?
I can hear all of you.
Okay, well, I can't hear nothing.
Oh, well, I hear you loud and clear.
Well, that works.
Listen, it ain't got time for y'all to be bothering me about can we hear y'all or not. Now,
Before we get rolling.
people out here eating pits.
Listen,
Focus.
no, I need y'all to give me a moment real quick before we get the night rolling.
Put your
Hello,
phone
world.
down. He asked for a moment.
Hello, world.
I'm trying to get the link.
He trying to send it out to everybody. I need us to go ahead and put these shots up. We lost Mr. Frankie Beverly,
Oh yeah.
Mr. James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
We lost Fat Man Scoop,
Rich homie.
and we lost Rich Homie Quan, man. We're going to put this up for them. May they rest in paradise. Can't believe it. Not King Jaffe.
He always sending the link right when it's time for us to get started.
Pivotal part of Black history and Black culture in the
Mm.
industry.
Happy Wednesday. It's been a week. There's a whole lot that went on in this last week. Apologize I couldn't be here last week. I sure wasn't feeling great. I was out.
I always got an excuse.
I was sick.
That's what you tell us.
Your humans got a hold of me. The humans got a hold of me. But listen,
Because they eating.
that's exactly what it was. See, now you get it.
I'm just listen. I said this last week or the week before, and I can't tell anybody who to vote for, who you vote for, your business.
Whatever.
But if you voted for the dude whose only rebuttal was they eating the cats and dogs in Springfield,
Run, spot, run.
I'm sorry. I gotta question everything about you now.
Oh,
Before we get cracking on anything about New York and the beats and everything else, I want to start
Donald.
there. You said this, Herc. You said it was going to be the greatest versus battle we've seen all of COVID. And I have to admit, it absolutely was.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It
wasn't.
was.
It
No,
wasn't as
you know what
bloody
this
as
was?
I needed it.
You
This
know
looked
what this
like
was?
comedy.
No,
like
man.
Comedy
This
Central.
was Dipset versus the Locks, and Kamala was Jadakiss.
She was Jada.
Nah, she ain't get off like I wanted her to.
Not, man,
She did.
compared to what
By
she did to
letting
that guy.
him talk
Listen,
was enough, but the quick
Listen.
wit and the quick jabs, that was cool. We needed him a little bit more harder though.
that wasn't.
Nah, you didn't have to. He was so ignorant. It was like fighting somebody who's disabled. There's no point. Why?
And then he said,
Oh, Donald.
I don't like
having-
Obamacare. Well, what's your plan, sir? I have concepts of a plan. Nigga, you literally had 9 years to put together a plan to get rid of Obamacare, and you still got nothing.
I love when the lady said, "So you don't have a plan?"
So you don't have a
So the answer is
plan.
no.
It's just slander, man. It's just like he's the king of slander. I don't understand. Like
How?
she didn't come clean and clear with a policy. Also, now I mean I'm playing it fair
On what?
on
On healthcare?
Oh no, she came with healthcare.
I'm about
but
to
the
say.
future of the country. Like we're trying to get a spill down to that.
But
right?
no, she was tackling issues that people cared about, the economy.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna do about this. Taxes. I'm gonna do this about taxes.
Yeah.
Healthcare. We're doing this about
Help
healthcare.
make sure everybody gets
Now, I
cheaper
mean,
healthcare,
she
yeah.
was laying. That's policy and plan. He didn't give any of that.
Why would I sit and give you a full-fledged educated policy from a man who looked the world dead in their face last night and said, there's a place in the U.S. that has abortions after they give birth.
Yeah.
They deliver the baby that's full term and lay it to the side and
Ask the
decide what
parents
they
what
gonna
they
do
gonna
with it.
Donald crazy.
I was sitting there watching TV and I said, did this man really say
I
that
don't think
millions of of immigrants are coming over and they're eating your pets. Wait, what?
I don't think the man deciphered his thoughts before they hit his lips to come out. Like the dude just be saying anything.
After
man.
last night, the first thing I said before I closed my eyes to go to
Donald,
bed was,
wow.
y'all better cancel all background checks, because if this right here is what we got to look forward to, don't check me and say I can't work at Walmart when clearly
Listen, Donald,
he can run the country.
all these felons, man. Like my dog told me, my dog said, bro, I got 2 felons. I can't even vote.
I can't even vote, but he could be
8
president.
81 million people fired him, and his face was tight. You could see a lip
he
on
didn't
the
like
face.
that. He didn't like that. When she got the jab with that, he didn't like
It's
that.
like I can't watch this.
She told him like, yo, the other countries are laughing at us.
She
They
said
laughing at us.
nobody is coming to your rallies. I mean, he could have flipped the whole thing over.
no, he-
That's you know the thing that got me. That's the thing that vexed him though. Out of all the jabs, telling him he wasn't popular.
The nigga said
The
Joe
man-
Budden don't like her. He hates her.
Yeah, Joe Biden don't like her. He hates her. Secretly, I'm just letting you know, I'm just gonna let that out there. Like, come on, man.
Only part that I thought was funny
It's scary, man.
was when Kamala's HBCU came out and she almost cussed.
She
She said, "And this fool,
this former
this
president."
former president," she wanted to say this motherfucker.
She
almost said it.
he'll make you say it. Like,
He
I don't
will.
understand. Like,
He
listen,
will.
he got bigger problems than Kamala though. He don't want to have to tell the Swift and the Swifties.
Listen, because she
Or
definitely
backing out.
endorsed her.
She endorsed Kamala, yeah.
So you got the Beehive behind you, because
The Beehive.
now you got the Swifties.
You got-
Clearly, the people who do
you got
IVF.
the Stallions behind you too.
Listen, if you get the Barbies behind you, the election's over.
Nah, I ain't go out to Barbies if she get Marshall Mathers. For real.
Oh, she already, he can't
got
stand
him.
Trump. Yeah, he already.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
known
saying,
fact.
but to get Marshall Mathers and Post Malone. Post Malone's behind Trump though.
Yeah, he might.
Post Malone, you got to get them. You got to get them.
But you know what?
Lady
and-
Gaga.
and-
Get
and
Lady Gaga's all
when
right.
it comes to people like Post Malone and something, I'm not saying I agree with it, but I understand they voting for that dude because he's gonna let them keep most of their money.
What was
with
the
the tax
craziest
breaks.
thing y'all heard him say last night?
What was-
Everybody heard different things. We all heard the pet, so everybody heard about Spot.
He said IVF.
Fido.
That's in vitro. If you didn't know,
He says so much, man. Trump he's entertaining. A lot of people didn't
he's
understand.
he's
He called her
extremely
weak. He called her
This
stupid.
is just entertaining.
he's extremely
yeah,
entertaining.
he's a,
He said, "I didn't know she was
Yeah.
black." She said first said she was black, and she took it back.
So what are you today?
he's a misogynist, man. He's a, yo, between that and grab him by the pussy, like how does Trump stay? How does he stay?
Thanks,
Because-
Dex. Hey T,
How does he stay?
I read a post earlier today. But I'm gonna tell you right now. how he
I'm
stays.
shocked. I mean, at this point, you got to sit down and have debate conversations. Y'all flooded the timelines last night. Cruella DeVille said, "Get all the puppies." I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe that I was actually watching a presidential debate.
Oh, I could.
And they fact checked him on the spot. They were like, "No."
My man said the city manager reported that that's not true out there. He's like, man, well, I heard of the people on TV.
They asked him about
He's like, I'm
what.
gonna get proof. I heard it from the people on TV.
Said
They
so
said they're
and so.
eating my pets for food.
It's a comedy show, man. Like I'm embarrassed. I'm serious. I'm
I'm
embarrassed.
telling you, the stuff that
I'm
I heard, I
embarrassed.
was shocked. Like you knew some stuff was coming, but when it came, you
You
was like,
can't be
"What?"
shocked, appalled, mortified, and you can only be embarrassed by this guy.
They were great moderators last
You
night.
can only be
So-
embarrassed by this man, man. You cannot anything else. Like how he's the leader of the free world, and this is what he's doing.
People
He's-
call you stupid right now. He called everybody
All
stupid
right,
last night.
So this is the post I was talking about. Hurt. It said, you asked, how does Trump stay? Trump supporters don't measure his success by what he does for them. They measure it by what he does against the people they don't like.
Makes sense.
And
That
that's
makes
why
sense.
he's there. That's why they
Makes
see
sense.
him as being successful. This is why they will never abandon him. His tormenting of others sustains them.
It does. I can see
That's
that.
why he stays. They
That
don't
makes
like
sense.
him, but they like how he takes care or hates everybody that they hate.
that makes sense.
A friend of the enemy. It's amazing the stuff I heard. I was floored. I couldn't put it down. I had to watch it.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't finish
As
that
much as
show.
I mean, and she started out where she was like, she just kept looking at him. Then after a while, she was like, "No, if he gonna keep interrupting y'all and saying what he got to say, then I'm gonna keep interrupting and saying what I got to say too." And she came with it. He was very ill prepared.
Yes, it was like a cat fight. He was fighting a woman
No.
and losing on
No.
TV. Like it was sad.
But see, that's the thing. He wasn't ill prepared. He just wasn't ready for this fight. He went through the same 6 weeks of training. His trainer just wasn't as good. You just got your ass beat, bro. That's all that happened.
He wasn't ready. He was
Oh,
not.
he was ready.
He didn't. I don't know
Listen.
what he was thinking. His
Listen,
insults,
man.
his insults got so bad that when they weren't getting to her, he was like, "And where's the president?
Man,
You threw him out like a dog?
no,
Why
man.
are you breaking
This was-
this?"
This was Muhammad Ali versus Tiny Listen.
Don't you dare.
Them boys both prepared.
TKO.
They both
Don't you
trained.
dare.
One just happened to be the better boxer.
No, go with somebody else. No, don't dare.
She beat his ass, bro. I'm
She
sorry.
did. She
Ali out of
definitely
there.
got him. No,
I'm
you
sorry.
gotta bring him in.
No.
I use that analogy saying it was two people who was prepared. One was just better at coming to the fight.
I can't even say he was prepared.
I go Tyson Buster Douglas.
Okay, either way it go, they both prepared. Somebody no, Buster beat Tyson.
Yeah, Tyson was.
He just
So
spewed
you
out
saying Trump is
craziness.
Tyson?
in that situation. Yeah.
He said she was the reason he got shot in the ear.
yeah.
I mean, let's talk about it. Y'all acting like we didn't hear the same stuff.
Donald
He said
is
she was the
crazy.
reason. He said she supports them putting transgender people out of prison and testing surgeries on them in the hospital.
Yeah.
What?
Donald. I really don't want to talk about Donald. I want to talk about Donald. I'm disgusted. I'm serious. I'm disgusted. I'm embarrassed.
She did beat him nicely. She even had to stop herself and
She
look.
did it with class.
And it came to the point where it wasn't even like the moderators were trying to help, but they were like, "You said that. No, that wasn't a joke. You did mean that when you said it."
You meant it when you said it.
For real.
Yo, I just
She
He
outclassed
said he
him.
had the most people than any other president at his rallies. He was pissed about the rallies. Don't nobody come to my party. Everybody comes to my
don't
birthday
nobody go
party.
to her rallies.
Yeah.
Don't nobody go to her rallies.
Like,
And-
what is this?
And
What-
and Joe Biden hates her.
Joe Biden hates her. She said she is Biden. She said, let's be clear, I'm not Biden.
I'm not Joe Biden. And she fact him on that too. Like, yo, first of all, you need to understand something. You're running against me, not Joe Biden.
He said she gonna
Like,
take
let
all the
that
guns
go.
away from people.
Huh?
She gonna take all the guns away from people. She gonna take all your guns away. She was like, let's be clear. Me and my VP have guns.
Yeah, she's like, no. What she doesn't want is assault weapons. She don't want people having AR-15s and that stuff. Your handguns and all that, she's perfectly okay with it because she got them. But like, there's no reason a 14, 15-year-old dad gives him an AR-15 for Christmas.
Right.
He said he didn't care what race she was. Whatever she wanted to be was okay with him. Like she can pick rock, paper, scissors, black.
That thing's a hell of a plastic surgeon. Man, he ain't get shot. That was a catch-up pack.
He ain't got no shit.
And then he came to the
Holyfield still ain't fixed his ear
he
when
came to
Tyson's been.
another
How his
rally.
ears ain't
He
perfect.
came to another rally right with the bandage on the opposite ear, didn't he?
On the other ear one time. Yo, Trump crazy.
Y'all, last night was one of them moments where people sat down and just had to have a conversation. He is entertaining. I will give you this. You had to have a conversation because you cannot deny he is one of the greatest comedians we've had in the longest. He is hilarious.
It's the only thing about Donald with me that I hate about myself is before he became president, everybody loved Donald Trump. Every rapper rapped
They
about
like to
Donald
be
Trump.
rich. They love his wealth.
What?
They love his wealth.
But they never talked about him or anything he did like now.
because
like,
they never knew.
That's what I'm saying. It took him becoming president for him to show his true colors of like, I can't stand y'all. And I'm like, dang, I fell for it.
I'm just saying.
I fell for it.
Listen, America, all jokes. It's about to be scary hours out here. Just think about it. If that's who's leading the free world. It's
That's
about to be scary hours out here. Like, listen,
Again.
y'all need to understand how important it is to get registered, how important it is to vote. Like, we can sit here and we can laugh about it, but it's about to get scary. These other countries, like a missile could land in.
they plotting on us, man.
Yeah, like
A
I don't
man
understand.
with
Like, it's
itty
crazy,
bitty
man. Like,
hands told y'all last night she can pick whatever she want to be. Like she can flip a coin, decide what race she gonna put on this morning.
it don't matter what. Listen, like I said before, man. You check the diversity in his crowd. You check the diversity in her crowd. One's talking to the masses, and one's talking to a small group.
Now I will give you one fact he did say. He said that Putin was endorsing Kamala, and that actually is not false.
Putin understand he got an idiot. He why would he back?
Donald said he loves her because he can do whatever he wants, and with him, he'd never be able to get away with
He
nothing.
did everything to Donald.
Man,
We did everything self-invite him to a puffy.
exactly.
That
He
is
had
like me
everything.
Exactly.
saying,
Like,
everything with
stop it, man. Like,
I would have. That's like me telling you
I
that.
don't know.
me
I
and
think
Ian are
that's
enemies.
dangerous too, though.
It's
I think Putin endorsing her that's a plot.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
psychological
plot.
warfare.
It's a plot.
Psychological
Like
warfare. That ain't.
America's
that ain't a good
not
thing.
what they say it is, bro. Like Putin is he's the guy that's letting you know, like, I'm behind the scene, I'm here. I don't.
And I'm
come
doing
on.
this, that. And
I
the
will
fourth.
He's
tell
Don
you-
Keenan us right now. He's walking in with both candidates, He's gonna walk out with a chance.
I know you
will
got him
say-
picked.
I will tell you what I think that he said that people should pay attention to. He mentioned World War III several times last night.
Last night, it's been on the wall 4 or 5 years
I mean, we
ago.
know it's on the wall, but the way he said it last,
Yeah.
like, they know it's coming.
He gotta get
Something's
out of
coming. Something massive
He's
is
in the
definitely
way.
coming.
He's in the way. I'm sorry, he's in the way.
You just got to protect your pets.
He's in the way.
'Cause, I mean, don't go to Springfield.
Don't go to Springfield. Herx for mayor. I told you if you would have ran for mayor, we wouldn't have had these issues.
Nah, because the man got me. I would have tackled down at the White House.
He
with
said-
the metro policy,
He
with
said
the retard, with the special needs.
they brought up January 6th. He said, and I quote, as the president, I had nothing to do with that. All I did was give a speech.
It's propaganda, man.
I mean, that's what he was supposed to
It's
say.
Smoke and mirrors.
He can't
Yeah.
say,
I
yeah, that
didn't-
was all me. Yeah, he can't say that.
Yo,
They,
vote,
they
man.
talked about
Vote.
they
It's
talked
not-
about the peaceful passing of power. And he's like, man, next subject. Because he knew
Yeah.
he didn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. Skip. He
He wanted
how
to
they-
skip
he
past
avoided
that.
the whole. Yo, y'all got the vote. It's not a joke. I'm serious, man. Y'all got the vote.
I know everybody thinking your vote don't matter. Yes, the hell it do.
vote matters.
but I'm
And
gonna
if you
tell
think
you
it
where,
don't matter, tell me why that's the first thing they take from you as soon as you get arrested.
You gotta listen.
there's
like,
a reason why
there's a
your
reason
vote
why.
matters.
We
and
gotta
I'ma
win
tell
by
you
3
something.
million just to win by 500,000.
No,
Yeah,
the biggest
do.
piece of the
we
biggest
do.
piece of our vote that matters that people missed last night. He never answered questions. He did a cha-cha slide around all his questions. But the reason why I think we should pay close attention is he said something that was hit. He said she will never get something she was trying to push past because the split within the House, of course, is 50-50, half and half. They're never going to let nothing go through. They're going to always disagree. She won't get it done. But the reality is the split that's 50-50, we have complete control over because that's the local elections that we're not showing up for.
Say it again.
Is
That's
anybody
the stuff that we're not doing.
Are-
It's not so much as, oh, we all go out. Not saying don't vote for the president. I do believe the presidential election is massive. However, the elections we are not showing up for are the local elections. It wouldn't be half and half. We wouldn't be struggling to get things done if when we had these local elections, they were taken serious. There's no lines at the polls. It don't take long to get in. And it's stuff that we could actually prevent, but we don't take it serious until the only time voting becomes a big deal to us is A, we look up there and see what we saw last night. B, you get into a court situation and you got to deal with the DA and who's a sheriff and who's all these officials that we had to elect in to get there. You're mad about people like who is it, Lindsay, and different people who've been in office for umpteen years, but the voting is what gets them there. So if you're not getting up, you're not doing anything. Do not get mad when your cousin or you get locked up for a certain amount of time, when you can't have your guns, when your kids have these situations happen, when you got to look up and that's your president-elect is this man up here talking about eating cats and dogs. When we get in these moments, when you can't get it passed about bills that want to pass.
Carmela. Okay, Carmela.
I mean, but it's real.
Just-
Because the same people are sitting there going, yeah, no, it ain't that deep. Oh, okay. Well,
Nah,
then wait.
it's really deep.
Wait.
She's
I mean,
serious. She's serious. I mean, I'm dead serious. She's serious.
It's a
not
reality
joke.
check.
It's a reality check.
Are
Like,
any of these seats up in the November election?
It's a couple seats coming up in there. But
I'm just saying, like
put a lot
everybody's
of
thinking it's the
land.
presidential election, but are any of these seats up as well?
I don't
Let me
know.
take a look. I'll tell
I
you
don't wanna lie
exactly
to
who's
you.
coming up in November, but I know most of the local ones were already taken care of. I'm gonna tell you what pissed me off.
They got to do it again though, because I
When
know
Kamala talked
I know
about the
Tamika,
prices.
I know Tamika Devine has to. Her seat is up again, even though she just got it because of the runoff.
Right.
I know her seat is up again. So I want to know how many seats are up. You know what I'm saying, in the big house in the state. I mean, the House and the Senate.
Right.
That we need to make sure we pay attention to come November as well. Don't just go in there and mark who you want for president. Make sure you pay attention to who them people are as well.
Right.
Absolutely.
How many of them seats are up? I know all of them ain't up in November, but some of them seats got to be up in November.
Primaries are important. Every election is valuable, and we need to have more conversations about it. We need to have more when you go out to football games or different places that you can get yourself registered. We need to talk to people about what the laws in our states and different places are. So didn't y'all hear him when he said
No, I didn't.
y'all
watch
are
it, man. I told you
bringing
I turned it off.
over immigrants who don't know what country they in, don't speak English, and helping them get ready to register to vote? He
Yeah.
said all kind of stuff last night. But when he got on the inflation and I realized how much my grocery bill is, I was a little bit angry because they're all right about that. But half the stuff we're dealing with is because we don't pay attention
But
when we should before it
People got
happens.
to remember, man, the president and vice president don't control grocery prices. They don't control gas prices. Like we always want to blame it on that person, but they don't control that.
Child,
Like
I
everybody would
blame
have
him
said,
for everything.
but I mean, I understand we all did, but it wasn't really him. Like he doesn't control that.
Speaking of control, skip off to something else because I'm tired of the Don.
You better pay attention to
No,
the
I'm
Don.
paying attention. I'm tired of emphasizing how much we need to pay attention. Like if last night didn't wake you up, I don't know what it is. Like honestly, like
It
grow
may
up.
be you, Mayor Herc.
Grow up. No.
Rick's
no.
26 might be what we pay attention to.
Speaking of what we saying?
Sweet Jesus.
In the bowl, and you said get ready for the football game. How y'all feeling about everybody blaming Jay about not having Weezy perform at halftime? Instead?
Again, he wasn't the sole deciding factor on that. It's not like he said this is who we gonna have. It was a
Right.
committee, and I mean the thing that's really tripping me out
Rick's
about this,
26,
the
that's
thing that's
all.
tripping me about this is for the last 2 months everybody been in love with Kendrick Lamar,
Right.
but now the fact that
Well, you can't go to Louisiana.
hey,
Lil Weezy.
you was in love with Kendrick for the last 2.5 months,
Right.
but the minute he gets chosen to do the Super Bowl, everybody hates him and they mad because Weezy's not there. I don't understand it. I thought y'all was in love with him. Shouldn't you be happy that it was him?
But do we have to do it because it's Weezy's hometown?
Yes.
It's a lot of people's hometown.
A lot of people from Atlanta didn't perform at the halftime Super Bowl in Atlanta.
Exactly my point.
Don't matter. Right?
That's
We
my
focus on
point.
today. We focus on today. At
That
the
is
end of
my
the day,
point.
I remember everybody was hot with Jay-Z for the little Jermaine Dupri thing, but Jermaine Dupri had his hand in groups. Weezy is a person.
I'm just saying.
What's Weezy don't have Weezy don't have timeless class like my man said. Nobody will hit him damn lollipop at halftime.
Cannot
I
take
mean,
my
million,
arch nemesis
6'7".
and have them
I'm just-
perform in my grandma's hometown. That's a crock of bull crap.
So you sounding like Hurricane Chris now, Chris.
Yeah, you are.
I don't listen.
You sound.
And if he feel that way, then well, you know what?
Yeah,
We
that-
might be
that-
on the
that
same
don't-
accord with
that-
that.
No, you
that-
see
I
it, you see how Hurricane-
anticipated that
you see
as
how
big
Hurricane
of a
Chris out here
star
talking.
Lil
No.
Wayne was, that he was going to be there. And the
So,
idea
What,
that
what he had? What has he had lately?
Why Wayne? Why you say Juvie? Because 400 Degrees sold more albums than all of them. So why not Juvie? Why not the No Limit Soldiers?
I don't think that they're going to put them on the camera.
Clearly they ain't gonna put Wayne on there either.
They're not.
So
And I just was
why are
like,
y'all
Do,
so
do
mad?
y'all have a problem with it being
Listen.
Kendrick opposed to Wayne?
I don't.
they're correlating
don't.
the whole Kendrick and
He's
Drake
been burning up the whole
situation.
summer.
I just,
The whole
Yes.
it makes sense. It's
I
a-
don't
it's
understand
a
what people so
business
mad
move.
about.
People are taking this personal.
I
Like,
see what they're mad about.
Right.
like it's a business move. The man been hot. He took down the hottest rapper, and he became the hottest rapper. And y'all want to say, okay,
He's-
let's
he
go get
just not
the hottest
Louisiana.
rapper from 5 years
Let him
ago.
do it later.
'Cause
He just
it's
can't
his
do
hometown.
Louisiana. No.
No, I'm just saying, like,
It's a business move,
it's
man.
y'all gotta
If
understand.
he'd have put
No.
Lady Gaga out there, nobody would have said that.
Well, Lady Gaga ain't beefing with Lil Wayne and his people.
Jay ain't beef with.
So if I got an issue, so I could come to your house and host a party even if I don't like your son.
What?
That's not the same
Kendrick
thing.
is coming into
That's a
the
poor analogy.
town. This reality. Lil Wayne, Louisiana, they have a day called Lil Louisiana Day.
Oh my
The
God.
man has
It
his
just
own-
don't happen to be on a Super Bowl
so
day,
Lil Wayne's because Lil Wayne found Drake, right?
right?
That's Young Money, Cash Money, all that together.
Right.
So the arch nemesis of the person who runs that area is coming to the area to perform. They're not like us. This is not gonna go like their prom concert.
Jay like not like them neither did.
Just-
I get what you're saying.
Child.
I get what you're
I
saying.
don't understand the issue. I really don't.
The
I get what you.
answer
Why
is
should he care about that? Didn't
no.
Drake sleep with his baby mother?
I mean,
Like,
and Lil Wayne
it-
might
it-
not.
that's
yeah.
what
It's
Kendrick
a jab
said.
for a jab.
That's
I
what
don't
Kendrick
care.
said.
Like, yeah, you slept
But
with
he
the
has
man,
he
like,
has your face tattooed on his body. He
I
said
don't
sorry.
care. That's a sucker move. Why should I care about your feelings now?
Yeah,
Because everybody roasting you?
They're
Like, come
BFFs.
on, man.
That's their
And then
BFFs.
baby come out of nowhere talking about putting some respect on it,
yeah, all three of them.
try to rally
Like-
up the troops. Like, man,
They don't fuck with you, baby.
did you pay Wayne his money?
Like they
But
still
Lil
fuck with
Wayne,
you, baby.
they said his manager or publisher, somebody came out and was like it was a disrespectful move.
So, I mean, like you said, that's how they feel.
So
So,
he does. I can't say he's not
listen,
upset about it. Like he don't feel.
What I'm
Wayne didn't
screaming
say he
is,
did, but
I'm
his camp
trying to
does.
figure out why is everybody so mad that Wayne's not there when P and the No Limit Soldiers was running New Orleans for the longest. Why y'all ain't mad P ain't there?
Juvenile could have been there.
Nobody
I'm
wants Silk the Shocker on the stage.
Silk ain't gotta be there.
Still you gotta be there.
Silk
can-
there,
they can-
Mama there, P there, they all coming.
They ain't gotta be
They
there.
can have Mama Mia there. All I'm saying
Let
is
Manny Fresh
everybody
DJ.
want to say, Y'all ain't mad. He ain't gonna be there.
Let Manny Fresh DJ.
You ain't mad. Boosie ain't gonna be there. Mr. Wipe Me Down.
Let Boosie get a
Same
song.
way.
Like that, you should have a lineup, like how the cats did it from California.
I love how Usher did
Listen.
with putting Atlanta on the stage. Let's do the same thing with him. But
Listen.
you know what? That's
Kendrick
not how
bring
it's gonna
all the West Coast cats.
Kendrick bringing
Kendrick is
everybody.
about to
They gonna
bring
crip
all
walk.
them on
They
there.
gonna crip walk.
Kill it.
Y'all act like y'all. But what's killing me is y'all act like the man's at the Toronto Raptors game halftime performing. Like, no, this is New Orleans. He visited there.
I'm in my whole feelings. Yes. No.
Man, listen, Kendrick.
I don't want to crip walk when I'm watching it in New
Kendrick
Orleans.
should do it.
You ain't got no choice.
I want
That's
a
what you
milli,
watching.
a
And
milli,
another-
a milli. I don't want this.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
Wayne looking drugged out.
Nope.
Like, no, man. No.
Nope. And nope.
Like I said, bring Juvie, have Wayne a part of the show.
No.
But just to be Wayne,
You crumping in Louisiana. This is terrible.
Listen, Juvie and Manny Fresh has put on one of the best Tiny Discs. Bring them out.
It don't matter. That's Voodoo Central anyway. Good
Say,
luck. with
bring
you.
them out.
Get on the stage.
what
Good
if
luck
what
with
if
you.
Kendrick go there and bring all the New Orleans legends out anyway? Like, who
Yeah.
said he ain't gonna do that?
Who said he ain't gonna do it?
I would love to see it.
But
Like,
y'all-
Is he going to do it? I doubt it.
No.
But I'd love to see
I don't
it.
know, but what I'm
You
saying
don't
is
know?
like, it's people
Nah.
get it's people in that's why they came in the big bucks.
listen,
They
listen.
got to put this show together.
Nah.
We don't know
Kendrick-
what they're gonna do yet.
Kendrick and Wayne might come out and do Mona Lisa. That's one of their hardest songs together.
I would hope so, but it's not.
But it's
Man,
not a
listen,
halftime show.
Kendrick-
It's not a halftime show song.
It's not
Kendrick
a halftime
is-
show song.
Kendrick is gonna bring them boys out.
If
And
he
Drake's gonna be the only one not invited.
if he played They Not Like Us 3 times, it's a problem.
No, he's not gonna do that. I don't think he'll do that.
He better not.
He better not do
He
that.
better
Sometimes you got to
not.
pop out and show niggas. I think
Nah,
he
he
will.
don't show that's what we said. He been showing the country for 3 months now.
Nah.
I'm trying to get y'all to understand. There's a reason why Jay-Z and the NFL made this business decision. More people are going to watch with Kendrick being on because of his last 3 months.
That's all we're saying.
I mean, it's all about getting ratings. We got to
That's
get
all
ratings
I'm
to get
saying.
this money.
Phil
That's all
People are
Hayes
going to
out
watch
there.
Kendrick.
That's
And,
all we're
it's-
saying.
and people are getting mad like Kendrick
They
ain't a
didn't
dope ass
do-
rapper.
The owner of Nike is going
What,
to
what songs would No Limit be able to do
the
for the
owner.
world?
The owner of Nike is going to a
Whatever one they
sneaker
did for the
ball. The Jordans are selling off the rack. He said, "No,
Nope.
give me the Air Max."
Give me the Air Max.
What would he
I'm gonna
sing
go
for
with
the
what's
world?
selling.
I want to
I'm
know
gonna go with
what
selling.
would Kendrick, what would not Kendrick, what would No Limit do as a concert if No Limit was up
They
there?
go make. They gonna make them say,
For the world, not just for the area.
Any song that was
make
on the
'em say,
radio.
Make them say,
All they radio
you
songs.
need more than one song.
There's more than
It's
one.
not P's show. He's featured. He's featured. This is Kendrick's show. This is about Kendrick.
I said if No Limit
She
had
said
this
No Limit
slot,
headliners. I'm just
what would they do?
He gonna have to do 504 boys.
Wobble at the
Yeah.
Super Bowl?
Wobble. Oh,
yes,
Yeah. Wow.
yes.
You get
That's,
the
that's what
wobble.
you missing, man.
You
They,
get make them say
they got plenty of songs that was on 106 in Park. They're gonna do all of them.
So they gonna
yeah.
do wobble, make them say, give me some more. This is entertainment.
Okay, so what songs?
Musical, and they're like,
Oh, the man right here. Okay, let's
man,
keep going.
Shake that ass.
Yeah, you gonna watch
Shake his
yourself.
ass. Attention, all you players and pimps, right now. Let's keep going.
Who else? Who else?
I'm just so you worried about that. What 6-7 songs is Wayne gonna do?
Wayne would have plenty. He would
Nah.
have a Millie. He would
What
have a
name the 67
famous
songs?
ones. He could have a Millie. I could see him doing 6'7". Lil Wayne has some songs too. That he
Listen,
would,
no,
and
no,
he
no,
would
no,
bring
you-
people
you-
in with
okay,
him because
well,
he has stuff with.
Bring out the other 5.
You see, this is what we saying.
Lil Wayne has more songs that have gone further than No Limit
Then
did.
you gotta go. You gotta go. That's not the debate here.
It is.
We're asking you if no.
You gotta be one that
The
can.
debate
that can
is why
entertain
did
more
they
than
get
just
homegrown
black
talent?
folks.
The debate is why didn't they get homegrown talent? And you said everybody's saying it should have been Wayne, right?
So you
Bro
said
said-
Wayne
bro
don't
s-
have songs that cross over.
I didn't say that. What are you doing? We clearly didn't say that.
But what does No Limit have that crosses over?
It's gonna be hard. We said that. You've been right on that, but you
Look,
trying
look,
to
look who's
skip
being
past that.
Donald. Look who's being Donald. Trying to
telling
avoid the
you,
question and
'Cause
answer.
y'all don't understand that they
Nah.
eat puppies.
No, you over here being Donald right
No,
now.
she's Hurricane Chris.
No,
You said
no.
Really?
Donald
Don't
right
call
now.
me
Her
the
new,
little
name,
hands.
her new name is Hurricane Chris. Hey, baby.
Listen, nobody
Do you
call
want
her
him there?
Hurricane Chris. No.
You want him there
No,
to do his
no.
one song?
No,
Listen,
please
listen,
don't.
Kendrick. In
Please
a
don't.
perfect
Don't bring him
world,
here.
in a perfect world, Kendrick will perform not like us, an old song, and introduce us to a new song, and he could bring out Wayne for a milli, 6 foot, 7 foot. It'd be cool if him and Wayne go back and forth on the verse where he's singing the verse. Then you bring out Juvie. Then you bring out P.
That'd all be cool, but it ain't gonna happen.
It is
It
not
ain't
gonna
gonna
happen.
happen.
Yeah, no,
It ain't gonna happen.
no.
I'm just saying, you just like, yo,
All
5.
I'm saying, I don't
we
think
get,
it's a Kendrick
we
wasn't
get
a bad
8
choice.
snippets. 8 snippets, right?
I like the 504 Boys. I think that was classic.
But wobble wobble.
Wobble wobble at Super Bowl.
I'm just. So I know you don't want to hear. You ain't gotta sing too
P
much.
come out there and choose the wrong song. P come out
Mr.
there.
Ice Cream Man, what is this?
Hey yo, P tacky ass come out there with Mr. Ice Cream Man. They're heavy for a gangster.
Y'all know P is playing.
How you like me now? Gold teeth with us now.
He
Trying to tell
playing-
you how to get up,
He
but I'm
definitely
still
playing how you do
broke. Wow.
that thing.
Woo woo, knuckle up, gonna do. Trick, get off me. Let P in the Super
Could
Bowl,
you
baby.
imagine?
He's doing.
Playing-
Is you about it? Cause I'm
Could
about
you
it. About it.
imagine paying $2
I
million
represent.
for a commercial?
In
And in the
1990,
halftime
Peter
show,
Davis beat a drug
You hear
dealer.
he gonna make you say, I'm gonna make you say, ah.
Bounce,
Goddamn
bounce,
TV
bounce,
off.
fool. Listen,
It's not happening.
I just want to know
Where them
why.
hot boys?
do y'all
at?
feel
Where
as if
they
though
at? Where
it's
they at?
just-
Oh, where they?
Wayne,
Oh, where they?
it can't
Oh,
just-
where they?
I'd rather have Juvie. I'd rather have Juvie and Fresh, for real. If he bring Man and Fresh out to DJ and
How
then
you
rap
do that
500,
there?
400 degrees, it's good.
Listen,
I'm so disgusted.
He gonna pay homage some type of way.
he is.
He gonna pay homage some type of way.
Boosie coming out, man. They gonna wipe him down. They gonna do Mr. Independent.
BOOSIE.
And then like
I'm just.
they're legends, but like Boosie isn't like you just not. Come on, you're not beating down like play the Boosie. Like certain people, like when the LA Cats came out, everybody had a hit that drew you in, that you was drawn into. You know what I'm saying? Like wipe me down, not gonna get
I
him.
see dead people.
That's gonna kill him. That's gonna kill him. Drake ain't even watch the Super Bowl.
He not watching
They
the
gonna
halftime
sing
show.
that like a
He
He
Negro
definitely ain't watching the
spiritual.
halftime show.
Drake ain't watching
I
the
see
Super Bowl.
dead people. Everybody gonna get up.
Dun, dun, dun. Drake.
Boom, boom. Could you imagine the whole Super Bowl singing "They're Not Like Us"? You can't even. You
I
can't
don't
do
know what you
nothing.
mean, man. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
They're gonna tell Drake right to his face.
Like
we
that
don't
was the best
White,
bop
green,
of the summer.
blue, purple. Donald
That
might
was the
even be
biggest
dancing
bop
to
of the
it by
summer,
then.
man.
never the same.
Donald gonna dance to it.
It was never the same.
Listen,
He gonna
Donald
be
came out
all over the
50.
office, sea walking. They not like us. And he gonna mean it too.
Oh
Oh,
my
he
goodness.
don't mean it.
Oh, like it's over. Like Drake took an LL. I told y'all what was gonna happen.
When
Remember?
your diss record becomes a nursery rhyme that even little kids like they say them not like us.
My
it's
7-year-old
over.
is saying, "Oh my God, change the station."
I'm
We
so
change it.
sick of it, bro.
We go to another station.
now-
A
Nah,
minor.
mine. My 3-year-old was like, Daddy,
Them not like us.
play that.
Them not like us.
And then he throws his shades on every time, bro. Like
Man,
nigga thinks he's really Kendrick.
it is gonna be a moment.
Anyways,
I'd
It's
be
hot in here.
disgusted with you, Americans.
it's just a little warm, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm over here sweating like a honeybee.
Mm.
But
Mm,
it's over for
mm,
Drake, man.
mm.
It might as well, like it's over for Drake. It's over for Don.
When you say over, what do you mean? Like you don't think his career is over?
no, I don't think his career is over. I just don't think he'll get like Jock's career is not over, but
Oh, Jaw's career is over.
It is.
no, Jock can still tour.
Jordan, yeah, he can
Over,
tour, but he
over-
can't put out no new hits.
Over is Hurricane Chris.
Okay, but no, what I'm saying is Jaw can't put out no new hits. Drake is
Nah.
gonna put out new hits. Like he's already dropped 3 songs that niggas is killing on the internet.
Who?
Mm,
Drake.
TikTok is killing him.
See what I'm saying?
That's the
Like,
internet, is it not?
yeah, but
It
I was
is.
like, who? Like what?
I'm just saying. Like Drake's career is not
Never
over.
heard of him.
He's not
Never
over.
heard of those tweet songs. Like, nah, for real. Drake's gonna
Why you
try.
over here sounding like Kanan?
Drake's gonna have to. Drake's gonna have to do something like.
What do you mean, man?
Drake gonna have to do something like. Drop a video on the moon, bro.
He will.
He can't.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all see the nigga Drake on the moon yesterday?
Oh
That's
God,
what you gonna hear.
please stop. I can't do it. I can't do it.
That nigga fame, fame.
I
Yo,
can't do it. I can't deal.
I don't know.
I can't handle it.
what y'all think? But y'all seen Fight Night yet?
I
Yes.
have to see it.
Yes.
I haven't seen it
What do you
yet.
think
Yes.
about it?
I think it's about to be one of the best sitcoms that ever came out, bro.
It's not going to be a sitcom though, bro. It's going to be like a little series.
Well, series, one of the best quick series we get. That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be a great one.
I want to take a time. Like, listen. Okay, I don't know if, for those who know me, they know me, right?
Oh,
I don't.
God.
No, serious. I don't clap for fish because they swim. Like, I don't
Oh,
give you
boy.
no more than what you're supposed to
You
have.
don't
Here
like it?
comes.
I don't take away from what you're not supposed to have.
And
I gave Kevin Hart a hard time when he couldn't act. Like, Kevin Hart is getting better,
Oh, he's getting way better
much better, bro. I enjoyed this. What's the joint with him and
because he's playing different roles and he's not just
yeah,
being
he's not a comedian.
Yeah, he's-
Like what's the
he's
joint with
digging deep.
him and Wesley Snipes?
Hmm?
When he had the series, he's a comedian then. Wesley Snipes is his brother. He was Trouble.
Oh yeah.
What's the name of that joint?
I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. When it's his, what's his like set him up to get the money.
Yeah, he set him
Yeah,
up.
yeah. I know
Okay,
what you're talking about.
let's think about that. Let's think about the joint where he had.
And he died at the end at the Philly game. I know what you're talking about.
He was the dad with the single daughter.
Yep.
Like Kevin been
He
coming
been-
up.
He been getting his level up, and I think he played that Chicken George perfectly, bro.
He did.
He played that Chicken George.
It's a well assembled class too, because those are credible actors.
Oh,
And
bro,
everybody
he's-
like
Everybody in that thing is a credible actor.
yeah. I
Like-
like it. I think it's something that and it's an actual true story. I didn't know that those were the actual event.
The Black Mafia joint.
Yeah.
Black Mafia, yeah.
I didn't know that's where they emulated the
Yeah.
scene from Uptown Saturday Night
Mhm.
and Martin Club Shiznit.
It's something to definitely see.
Yeah.
It's a dope movie, man. I
It's
mean,
a dope-
it's a dope series. Yeah,
Dope little series.
There's a lot of little dope series out. I'm gonna tell you one that's buzzing that we started a while back, but now everybody's talking about now. Reasonable Doubt on Hulu. Have you seen that yet?
Reasonable Doubt is a series.
Yes, Lord.
No,
Yes.
who's that? Who's in it?
Ooh, listen,
I can't even think of a girl name. I don't-
Jax is the greatest lawyer of all time.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, the hell she's
Yes,
not.
she is.
Especially not this shit. But we ain't supposed to be talking about this. We supposed to be talking about NY rap.
Well, that's part of hip hop culture. She's black.
No, she's horrible.
Why
is
she got
fucking
to be horrible?
Especially this.
I gotta
season.
see it.
You gotta
Especially
see
this
it. I
season.
like
She's
Jax.
fucking horrible.
She got a little
It's
ways
messing
about
with your honor and Lincoln Lawyer.
Hell
No, it's not
Hell
good. You're going too
It
far.
definitely ain't what you're on.
You're going too far.
I don't need to see it there, bro.
You're going too far.
Yeah.
Now you can put in
Hell,
Donald.
I don't need to
Trump.
see
You're
it
going too
there,
far.
bro. I don't need to see
That's
it.
what I'm saying. It's all right.
It's great now. It ain't no all right. It's
Ah,
outstanding.
nah.
It's all
When
right.
you say great, you say yeah. If I ask you those other questions,
No.
It's all right. I mean, it's worth the watch. I'm just saying, but it ain't. Don't think you about to get a Your Honor series because you're not.
Get
it's
that-
hard.
that-
It's
that
hard.
is
It's hard to
absolutely
get a
accurate.
Your Honor series.
I tried. Your Honor was it.
Your Honor. What was the name of that Kevin Hart joint though with Wesley Snipes?
I can't think of it.
Mm.
I cannot think of it, bro.
What was the name of that? It was like what
7 episodes?
Yeah, it was good. What was the name of it though?
He did that though. But yeah, no. Fight night.
About Me? Is it?
Mm-mm. Speaking of which, shout out our girl Leslie Black, Columbia's own, man. She's in
Shouts
that
out to
fight night.
Leslie Black, man. Shouts out to
She's
Leslie
in there.
Black.
She is in there.
Making Columbia look good. We
Yeah.
appreciate you for real, for real.
There's a lot of little interesting things popping off on the internet. I want to get to this NYC thing, but every time I go through my timeline to share today, I keep seeing if it's not about the puppies, it's what y'all, we talked about earlier with your uncle Shannon Sharp. It's a lot going on
Listen.
internet wise in
True
the
story.
world today. And this is a bit much.
That was Club Shay Shay had to show y'all. what's
Shay
up.
Shay has done very good with all these wonderful interviews, and then he had to come out here with something crazy. He just can't stay right.
Unc down here. Unc did it for clickbait. I can't.
Why?
I can't stand humans, man. I can't stand
It's,
here.
the earth is
You're
ghetto
70,
right now.
bro. You're 70.
He's not that old yet, bro.
He's a solid 68.
He's not that.
He is. He is definitely up there.
I
Just
would think
country-
Shannon is 50. I mean 60 yet.
He's 68. He'll be 60 on his next birthday.
Yeah, according to that leak today.
And I'm like, why is everybody cheering Unc on? And then the conversation takes place, and I
Listen.
realize this is terrible. Good evening. Good evening. This is
Unc is getting
terrible.
it, man.
It's clickbait, man. Like, oh man, it's
Yeah.
like a rapper getting shot days now. Everybody having a sex tape. Now, no, he too old. So all of a sudden, he saved his
He
hat.
got a tape where he just give you the sounds. He can't even show you what
I
he's
don't
doing.
care. How is he live and then gonna step away and give you the sounds?
He
Like,
had to literally go
then he said
press
he got
live,
hacked.
confirm he was sure, angle the camera, and then go, it was an accident.
Nah, man, his phone got hacked.
And
oh,
the hacker was like, I'm gonna go live, confirm, and do all of this right here at this angle.
it doesn't happen, man.
It
Like,
never happens.
stop giving him a pass, man.
It
He-
never happens.
He's tearing men down every day. I'm not gonna let his old ass slide, man.
This is worse.
I'm
Wait,
not gonna let
what
him slide.
happened? So let me tell you what happened.
Whew.
Y'all's old uncle Shannon Sharp
Oh,
decided
Club Shay
y'all
Shay,
ain't gonna
dog.
keep acting like he ain't
Play the
getting-
clip. Play the clip.
I'm not.
She's talking about play the clip.
Like
Play the
y'all
clip.
ain't gonna act like he not getting it in. So he decided to put the camera up
Unc took one of the pills.
where you can't see him, go live, click "Are you sure?"
Unc is
confirm
56.
yes, and let you hear him getting it in with somebody.
Come on, Skip. Come on, Skip. You know I was hacked.
I hate you. I hate you.
Shut up with them damn.
Wait a
That boy
minute.
said he need both of them.
Wait Wait a minute.
He got his yak in his guards, and that boy went to work.
Kirk, what'd he say? What'd he say?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No.
Take it.
No. I'm not doing it.
Y'all fucked around. Uncle went and got his cognac. He went and got his Black and Mild, and he went in.
That is
Y'all
terrible.
know I would not go live. That's not even my Skip, Ocho. Everybody know that on get it in, and you know I don't know nothing about that technology stuff. I'm a 2-time Super Bowl winner. Like, come on, man. It was staged. Like, it's for clicks, man. Like, oh man, but like, dog, he's 60.
68.
That man is 56.
That man is ancient.
Bro, like, come on, man.
No, he had to hook
Come
up his
on, man.
machines and everything when he got off
Listen.
there.
It's the world we living in, man.
Listen, man. Y'all gonna leave Club Shay Shay.
Nah, man. Cat William already blessed him with the 70 million views. You hot, man. You didn't have to do that.
He didn't have to fall off.
You
like
didn't
that.
have to do that.
But
Listen, man. Hey, you only hot as your last 16, man. That Cat
Kendrick-
Williams shit
you
was
only-
last year.
You only hot as your last 16 seconds in the dark.
Yo,
Kendrick told y'all sometimes you gotta
No.
pop out of show niggas.
He didn't show nobody nothing.
He did.
He did audio. That's like
show you that.
that's
He
like
coulda- so what if Shannon wasn't doing nothing for real? He was just paying her to say it back.
that's what I'm saying. Shannon probably in a room like this doing like
He's on the microphone
Yeah,
laughing.
he's doing an animated movie for like Finding Nemo 3 or something. Like it didn't even happen. You just gonna fit the movie around the voice. Like
Papa wildin'.
Papa doing more than wild.
Papa is wildin'.
They said he did it
Unhinged.
to. I'm not
Y'all
gonna
are
say
funny
that.
to
I'm
me.
not gonna say that.
Run, skip, run.
Skip. You and I both know. When I put that phone down, I already be tired. So I don't know what was hit. I don't know. I know what I was hitting. Skip, come on, man. Skip, come on, Skip. Skip, come on. Skip.
Oh God. I don't know what's wrong with
Uncle
you.
didn't have to do that, man. He didn't have to do that,
Oh
man.
God.
It's sad because he didn't have to do that. He was
Listen,
already popping.
he had to get it out.
Clearly
Hurt.
he was popping. He was popping something the other
Listen,
day.
man.
He'll tell you he'll take Viagra.
Somebody
Uncle said
brought.
he getting them diamond pills.
I
He
wanna
said I'm
hear
getting that
that.
blue diamond now. I'm
I
telling
want
you, I
to
get that
see
blue
that
diamond.
conversation between him and Ocho. I got to hear
They
that
said,
conversation.
"Yo, if it's up for longer than 4 hours, call a doctor." Uncle said, "Call a doctor. I'm gonna call somebody else." Hey, Ojo, listen,
I got to have you.
listen. You didn't have to go that route.
It's just
Listen, man. Somebody brought up the orange purse again the other day, and he had to let y'all know
It's a
how he's not swinging for the home team. That's the only thing I can come up with, bro.
Y'all think he hit from both sides of the plate?
Child.
I mean, with this year here, bro.
I don't know, man. I think
anything.
I
is
think
possible.
he's trying to show he's only right-handed. Is all I'm saying.
I don't know, man. Like,
I'm just saying.
bro, he got $1 million. You can stage anything now with $1 million. Like,
Listen, I
you
don't
got
know.
AI.
It was live.
I don't know what to trust except for what I see. That's why I'm asking, do y'all think? I don't
I don't think
don't
he
know.
was doing nothing. I think he was just live and it was just a bunch of noise going on. I think he paid somebody to make that noise.
I don't
For
think
the right amount of money, I know a lot of people that'll tell him yes, daddy, about 13 times. And you ain't got a sugar daddy with no sugar? Absolutely.
Nah.
Absolutely. For free.
Nah, I'm not about to look in front of. I'm not about
I
to be on the
just-
microphone looking at the man. Nah,
You wouldn't. But it's the ones who actually do it with him. You think they won't just say it? That's a speaker. That's like a cartoon
That's it. That's it.
in the studio.
that's like I said. He's making an animated movie.
He's making a movie.
Yeah, that's.
Get in the studio.
Listen,
It's animated porn.
I just
Puffy made people walk for a cheesecake, and you don't think somebody gonna sit there and scream and holler for a couple of $1,000?
Yeah, Puffy was giving them something to drink before they walk too. Like, you got to be out your mind to do that.
Shay Shay got that brown liquor. He had somebody in there just hollering while they
Yeah,
was
that's
laughing.
Black
Black
and
and
mild.
got my black and mile in
And
my
that
yak.
stocker cap.
That's
my
it.
yak.
And they sat right on that couch and made that
They
video
got
and
my
cracked
yak,
up
bro. I
laughing
made
while
shit
they was
happen.
going. Watch it, watch your views, watch your views. You see him watch it, watch them views, watch them.
I can't, man.
Probably hit 1 million views already.
He did.
I can't, man. I like.
That's crazy.
Oh man, I can't. I hope. He didn't have to do that.
Listen.
This is what it's come to. Look at what it's come
Pop out
to.
and show him. I understand.
Look at what it's come to.
Listen.
Is
anything-
72 million views not enough?
Apparently
No.
not.
Bruh, that was 2 months ago. I'm only as hot as my last 16.
Nah, that was.
We are not playing the clip.
That was January, February.
Okay, so it's even longer.
We are not
needed something to
disrespecting
get
the
himself-
He
Kansas
don't have
community.
Monique on there since then. He don't have like yo.
He didn't get enough clicks for those, bro.
Your couch is
I wouldn't
sit on that
runneth
couch no
over with guests.
You're not getting enough clicks, man.
Cam Newton would never.
Nah, yes,
Nah.
he would.
Not you would see Cam. Cam is not gonna have you where you sitting over there hearing sounds while they in the studio making noises.
First and foremost, we ain't about to sit here and talk about pitching what no man about to do. We just talking about what we didn't
Listen,
see.
Club Shay Shay said
And
he
I
had
don't
get
want
it
to see it.
Yeah,
So
and I
nobody
wanna
wants to see it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Club Shay Shay. Shay Shay. Hey.
That's a nasty old man. That's a nasty.
oh
You
man.
rather him than Trump?
Well, now that we on the
And now you done make me sick.
You rather him than Trump? Imagine his imagine
Billions and billions of women
imagine-
love me.
imagine
Millions
Trump.
of people love me.
listen.
Yo, Trump
listen.
jack off to hearing himself jack off.
Oh my god.
That's what Ross did.
Yo.
Jeff Ross said.
Chill out, man.
Jeff Ross said that.
Chill
Trump,
out,
Trump
man.
jack off to watch himself jack off, bro. He's that self-centered. Yo, Jeff
Yo.
Ross said this. You don't remember the roast?
Chill out.
Trump
man.
said y'all gonna come to his rally. He said millions come to his rally.
Nobody come to see you, Trump. Nobody come.
Anyways,
gonna
man,
see
how
all
about
this?
them boys from South Carolina going 2-0 to start the season? Let's
Shouts out to South Carolina Gamecocks.
go ahead and switch this. I just can't talk no more about anybody.
Oh, Don?
I don't talk about none of it. Shay, the
Y'all
orange guy. I don't talk about neither one of them.
Little
Listen.
hands.
Listen.
Shouts out to
listen.
the Carolina Gamecocks.
Listen.
We got a tough one this weekend, though.
And it's gonna be raining.
And it's gonna be
LSU.
raining.
It's supposed to rain this weekend?
And it's gonna be early.
It's a 12 o'clock
It's a
rain
12
game.
o'clock rain day.
Oh, man.
It's a 12 o'clock. But I mean, I think we can shock them, man.
Ain't no tailgate, though, man. Like, you want to smell that smoke going
Oh,
through
I mean-
the tailgate.
Who
Everybody
don't want to
nice.
smell smoke?
Somebody
You
gonna
gonna
be
smell
out
the
there.
you gonna smell the grills.
Absolutely. I
You gonna
absolutely
smell
want
them
that.
grills.
But
You gonna
US
smell the smoke.
LSU by 20. You think LSU gonna beat them by 20?
I think LSU gonna win. I don't think about 20.
I don't know. I think we gonna shock the world.
I think we
again.
could shot. I think we could win, but I wouldn't be
I
surprised.
think we
if
can shock the
I
world.
wouldn't be
one
surprised
time.
either way.
I mean,
I
yeah.
wouldn't be
I mean, if they
surprised either
don't
way.
win, it's not gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
It'd be nice for them to have a game like they just had. This was good.
What game?
This last one.
Against Kentucky?
That's
Yes.
Kentucky.
Not that first mess we did when we barely made it. I mean,
It was
a win
Ken-
is a
that
win,
was,
but
it was Kentucky. Now this is a different monster now.
it's
like,
gonna be a different.
I mean, it's still
monster.
SEC football, so it don't matter.
It's still it does. It
Mhm.
does. It
A
does.
conference win is a conference win, bro. We needed that.
I agree with that. I concur.
We needed
wholeheartedly.
that.
But I mean, like thinking that you go in there tiptoe with LSU like you did with Kentucky.
Nah, ain't gonna be no
No, ain't gonna be
tiptoeing.
saying-
You
ain't
gonna have to
gonna
bring your A
tiptoe.
game.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
gonna have to bring it, but it's just gonna be a rain game. It's gonna be hard for them boys.
That man said he is betting the house on the Gamecocks. Listen, that's what happened in that reasonable
Who
doubt.
said that?
Do not
Who said that?
put your house up. Steven said he betting the house on the Gamecocks.
Steven, don't do that, man.
Don't do it, bro.
Steven, what you doing, man? Steve.
Kentucky is the bottom of the
Steve,
barrel.
don't do that. Don't do that. Put like a room or a blind.
You know,
Don't put the house.
maybe the shoes up, but not the whole
Not
house.
the house. I
Not the
wouldn't do
roof,
that.
brother. Not
I
the
mean, I-
roof.
Betting the house on the Gamecocks. Listen, you must be the girls' basketball team because I would not bet
You
my
must,
house on them
mean,
boys.
you must mean Dawn and
I
them
would
girls.
bet my house on Don, but I ain't betting it on them boys. And I am gonna be down there Spurs up, and you
Oh.
still ain't. The answer's no. That's a hard pass for me.
Man, we just not. We just
Not this weekend.
It's a hard no.
Got a better chance of Master P doing the Super Bowl.
Kendra might bring him out, man.
Trying to tell.
P can make a phone call. P still got pull, man.
Oh.
I mean, he's still P. He's still
He
Percy
still-
Miller.
He got more pull than baby.
Sitting in the ghetto thinking about.
Nah.
Yeah, that's not gonna make it.
They got to limit the uns. They got to limit the uns.
Oh no!
P, you only
Everybody in the crowd gonna want that.
You only get 10 uns.
I bet his mama still gonna make
Party
him
on me
take silk
after
up
the
there.
win.
And then another thing, man. Speaking of mama, like Bird, man, stop putting everything on Miss Gladys, man.
What?
He took on Miss Gladys. They gonna respect us, like Bird, man.
A
Come
party
on.
on you if they win? Oh, okay. Well, look, you're not gonna have to worry about doing that party.
Oh man.
Oh, we hope they
I
win,
put
though.
everything on Miss Gladys.
I want to see him get better, man. I want to see Birdman get better. I want to see
Yeah.
Dame Dash. I really want Dame Dash to win.
Oh, did you
Is
see his
that- wait,
teeth
let's
come
talk
out?
about Dame Dash's teeth.
Did you
Glad
see his
said
teeth
that.
fly
Did you
out?
see his
Yeah.
teeth fly out?
Yeah.
Dang, that's a good way to get a segue for a New York rap, but not with your whole grill coming out.
Whole
Dame.
thing.
It's a lot of
And
people
y'all
out here.
talking about Shay that old, but Dame Dash teeth falling out.
It's a lot of people around here
People
with false
getting
teeth.
aged.
There's people around here with false ass.
A lot of false situations going
Okay
on.
then. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's
Like,
You
getting at.
can't
Y'all
get
gonna
be
on
getting
there
at.
and your teeth fall
that's what
out.
I'm saying. Y'all
Why
complain
not?
about false teeth.
No, it's not like a wig falling off. Your teeth fell out your mouth.
Look, you got an uneven ass.
If your wig come
No.
off, it's gonna be just as embarrassing.
No,
you got
no.
Man, please.
You got an
Your teeth
uneven
come
ass.
to
That's,
hair.
that's the difference. I can walk by you and pull your wig off. You can't walk by me and pull my teeth out.
I can knock him out though.
You hopefully
Clearly.
you got to connect first.
Clearly.
You got to connect first.
Didn't take much for his teeth to fall out.
I mean,
He was just
listen.
excitedly talking. He was not using his poly grip. It did not work out.
He's human. Y'all,
He's
y'all,
toothless. I understand.
he had a few teeth in that.
A few.
on the side.
Like, yo, does that take away the credibility? This man is still a genius.
Who?
Dame
A
is
genius?
He's been blackballed, bro.
You went too far.
Dame wasn't a genius.
No.
Y'all not gonna respect Dame Dash?
No.
Wow.
I give him more the bigs than I do Dame. Man. The nigga behind the scenes. No.
Dame is just vocal, bro.
Nah.
Dame
I
is
wouldn't
just
say
vocal.
genius.
What genius did Dame bring?
Kanye.
Nigga, that was Kanye's genius. All you do is sign him.
All right, Dame's not a genius.
Dame saw it. Dame saw it. Jay-Z.
Again, that's Jay-Z's genius. All you do is hit them sign the
That
paper.
doesn't make Dame a genius. It just means he got lucky on who he found.
I'm talking about far as the
So
business.
so baby's a genius.
Oh,
Yeah, to
he's
somewhat.
not even the G.
To somewhat degree, yeah. To some degree, yeah. Like, I gotta give I get credit. I don't give it, but it's earned.
You
Yeah.
need to have that
baby.
conversation, Miss Gladys, because I think you're wrong.
No, I mean I could be wrong, but in my opinion, like you don't get $300 million, bro, without some type of ingenuity about what you're doing. Like
Donald
you
Trump has more than $300 million. He has not had any ingenuity about
Nah,
nothing.
he's not a genius towards the country, but he's made some people that think Donald Trump is a genius.
Oh, I just think
It's like I don't agree with his policy. He's the worst president ever, but like in the business world, you're gonna say, oh, because he's a terrible president, he's not gonna be a good businessman. Like
No, I say he's not a good businessman because he's the only nigga who's filed for bankruptcy more than anybody else.
that's somebody who knows the
All your
loopholes of the law.
businesses fail. All your businesses fail, bro. You're not a good businessman if all your businesses fail.
every last one.
Okay, so Donald's not a genius.
neither is. Come on,
No,
come on,
Donald-
come on. Bum, bum, bum.
It's like
Neither is Dame Dash.
Dame Dash was Donald, but Donald made it to the White House.
Oh, that's not a good.
He went to the White House.
No,
We
I'm talking
did.
about
We said R.I.P.
running the
to
free
Frankie Beverly.
running the
We
free
said them in the
world.
beginning.
Running the free world. Y'all know what I mean. Come on, man. Y'all not gonna respect Dame Dash for real?
I mean, I can respect, but I just don't think he's a genius, bro. Like, I don't. But here's my thing, and here's my thing with this. Like, geniuses, if you're so good, you can do it again. He's unable to do it again.
He's been blackballed by somebody.
Nah,
else.
I don't
Really
want-
put
no,
me
no, no,
on.
no,
Put
no.
your cell phone
Because-
in.
Because you say blackball, but blackball doing what? Finding new artists? Because that's all you do. Because if you're a real genius, you can do it by yourself. Currency is a perfect example. After he left Cash Money,
Even though
he started doing his own shit his own way.
Yeah.
Currency is still popping to this day. That's genius. I found a way to do it by myself. I don't need the studio and all that shit.
That's true. That's true.
So what I'm saying is, if you that good, you're such a genius, you can do it again.
Well, you got
As
a
much
point
as
there.
as much as a narcissist as Kanye is, if Kanye want to put something out right now, everybody's gonna hear that
Yeah.
because he's a genius.
Yeah.
He is. I give you that.
Okay, when you put it like that, I can see it. But at the same time, like,
I'm not saying Dame wasn't the man during his era. He was, but genius, I just can't give him that. I just can't give him that.
okay.
I mean, but also being a genius is being a good coach. You know who to put where and when.
That's all I'm saying too. He was able to do that. He was able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I give him
Puffy,
that.
Puffy's a genius. Puffy too. Like credit gotta get done to him, man. You can't knock him. I mean, he's in
Yeah,
hot water
but
now. I don't know.
Puffy's a genius because
He did a
Puffy
lot
not
of
only
things.
knew who to pick, Puffy knew how to produce the hits, and he made hits himself. Like, that's why he's a genius. R. Kelly's a genius, but he's also a pedophile.
Yeah, well,
You know what I'm saying? He's a
Yeah.
genius though.
Puffy, I mean,
Dame ain't do all of that. All Dame does pick people.
He ain't pick nobody going to back rooms.
He did do that.
Know
He
of.
did do that.
he don't have no
Well,
teeth. You just don't know.
You right about that one. No,
Listen,
you right about that
no.
one.
Listen,
You right about that one.
all I'm saying is this:
Don't know.
you got to respect the man's mind. Period. He's already shown. He's already shown.
But your mind right now got your teeth falling out on camera.
He had false teeth when he's a Rockefeller. It's just one of them.
It was just one.
Told you
Yeah.
that. Hope told you.
So-
Oh, you can see that. You saw it.
Saw his false one too.
Yeah.
He took it out and put it out and talked to you.
Yes.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see everything though. I mean,
I think that's
mean-
a lie.
all right.
And the lie detector test determined that was a false narrative.
The man had.
We're
man-
fact checking
man had
like
false
we're
teeth.
fact checking like you doing Donald Trump moves now.
Listen.
Now you just saying stuff.
Okay, look it up.
I'm going to like they did last night. I'm a moderator.
Go do it now.
So what in your opinion makes Dame Dash a genius? Besides knowing which people to sign.
Besides knowing which people signed, he saw the future or what Rockefeller's be. He told Jay we could go into this clothing, the film. Dame did that. Like he discovered Kevin Hart. Like he saw the talent, man. He did the whole. Jay just needed the Philly crew to come over there for protection. Dame made them a business. You know what I'm saying? Like Dame put them in position. If you listen to all the artists, they were more so the personal relationship than Dame opposed to Jay.
So what you're saying is being able to spot talent makes you a genius.
No, the business deal that he was able to sit here broker, man.
It wasn't all a great business because he broke. Everybody besides Jay broke.
Well,
that's the influence. The influence is gonna have a upper hand. Right or wrong?
No,
he's all over the place. He's all over the TV. He's with Beyonce. That's his. He has influence.
he was already before he got with Beyonce.
so is he a mogul?
Who? Dame?
Yes.
He was.
He was.
Okay.
He was. He
Okay.
was. He definitely was.
That came in.
was.
We can go with that.
He
one.
was.
He was. I mean, like you can't make 300 million and not be considered.
Yeah, but I don't know, man.
So money makes you a genius.
No, money
The
doesn't
ability
just
to make money makes you a genius.
No, yeah, it's somewhat yeah.
Oh,
So you would call Warren Buffett a genius?
I'll call him.
But listen,
filthy freaking
Warren
rich.
Buffett's a
He's
genius
wealthy.
because he made that money with no talents. That's when you a genius. Your mind had to do that for you.
Like you said, Dame ain't have no
'Cause his
talent.
TikTok
Like you
influencers
said,
right now would not.
But your mind ain't you. Warren
you
Buffett's
said
still
Dame
sitting
didn't
on
have no
billions.
talent.
He didn't. Warren's still sitting on billions. Dame
Bubbles
ain't.
has more talent than
Dame
Dame.
is out here trying to sell his rights to reasonable doubt to get money, bro.
There's a lot of geniuses that were crackheads too. Just for
No,
they smoke
no,
crack.
no,
We
you
can't
absolutely
erase.
100%.
That-
No,
that-
no,
that's
you're
not-
100.
that's
No,
not
No, he's
saying
100%
genius.
correct with that statement. No, he's 100% correct with that statement.
I mean,
You can't help who you learn from.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like just because it's not sustainable, we cannot see it and say like, oh, you didn't do it. That's all I'm saying. Like once you, it was
word
sustainable
genius.
for 10 years or so.
That word genius is just.
You're right.
You can't throw that out there
It's
like
thrown out there loosely these
Yeah.
days. But I honestly think somewhat he hit.
No, he was a mogul. I give him mogul.
50's a genius.
I don't know if he's a genius.
Musical genius. I mean, like, I'm not talking about he just walking through Walmart saying, "Get the."
I mean,
plywood."
50's a genius though because he did it in music. He's clearly doing it with TV. He's been in plenty of movies. His clothing line went crazy. He put people on who made him plenty of money. Like 50 didn't have just one avenue in finding talent.
Let's change that word genius because I'm like, yeah, we about to get into a whole.
I'm just
We
saying.
about to open up Pandora's box just because a lot of people are good.
Who's not?
Yeah,
So,
because a lot of people are
who
good.
would be the biggest influence from New York City with rap?
The biggest?
It's Jay.
Biggest influence in hip hop for New York City.
It's Jay. Yeah, that's just Jay. He's not the best MC. He's not the hottest artist right now, but it's Jay.
Yeah. You said influence, right?
Biggest
Yeah,
influence.
that goes to Sean Carter.
It goes to Jay. Before that, it probably was Diddy neck and neck with him.
Influence wise, yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go Diddy before Jay. But right now, it's just Jay.
Influence, see, and
Yeah.
I don't know if I can argue with that. I don't even know if I can argue with that.
Diddy,
You know what I'm saying?
Jay can't dress. Jay is not personable to give you the movement, make you feel like that energy. Jay can't bring you that energy. He didn't have Jay brought style. Yeah, he told us to wear the button ups and the jerseys and but Puff Puff was fly.
Influence wise, yeah.
Puff's fly.
Yeah. And Puff found Biggie.
So were slave owners geniuses?
Bro. Master C. Cut Master C found him. What?
That's a question for you.
What?
Were slave owners? This was a question. Were slave owners geniuses?
Evil, but yes.
Honestly, yes.
Evil, but yes.
It was 5 y'all living in the big house and 32 slaves outside, and y'all still had us under control.
And it
Yes,
still
you're a
say yes.
genius.
You're
You're a genius. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I fucking hate slavery.
If you want to
everything
just
about
give it
it,
to
but yes.
Willie Lynch, if you want to just give it to Willie Lynch and they he stepped it down to his pupils, yeah, his proteges took it on. But for the most part, yeah.
Yes.
You don't run something. I said you can't do something for 100 years and say
400,
"Ah,
362 years.
we
yes.
swung at it and we missed.
No, right. Like Nat Turner tried to get him a battalion and Rise Against it, and it didn't work for him.
Yeah, I mean,
he took out a few before he went.
they got
I'm just saying, but
you got a few abolitionists that try to
yeah.
but it's the fear, like.
But that's genius. I put so much fear in y'all. Y'all outnumber us 10-1, and y'all still scared to do something.
It was the whole. It wasn't that, and I'm gonna give you what's the Annabelle? That's the perfect example of how it could just change. It was in modern day. She went out one night. She got drugged. The driver was taking her home. She woke up. She was a slave. They had them when they conquered. I mean, they went and
12 years a slave.
bought. No. They went and bought like let's say they went and bought like 100 acres of land. Took these people somewhere like North Carolina. and the black people there were acting like slaves. They had Civil War. Like it's like she went in a movie, and she woke up, and then what got her is when she heard a car passing. She's like in the cotton field and heard a car passing, and then the cell phone rung.
Nah, Steve, I disagree with that one.
What about what?
He said biggest influence was Russell Simmons.
No,
Yeah.
not now. No,
Not biggest influence.
right now. No,
No,
we're
not
talking about from
now.
New York.
I'm
We're talking
saying
from
the
New York.
biggest influence for New York from
Nah,
all
Diddy's
time,
is still bigger.
from the bridges over to yesterday, and y'all
Ah.
said Jay-Z,
I'm going Jay. I'm going Jay.
arguably Diddy.
Arguably Diddy.
Arguably Diddy. How far are we going back? Cause y'all
I said of all time.
you got to understand what
Well, I mean,
Africa.
if
You
that's
got
the
to understand what Africa Bambaataa was.
I'm
man.
saying you got to bring in Slick Rick the Ruler for that.
You got to understand what Africa Bambaataa was, man.
Bringing it in.
I'm just saying.
I'm still gonna go Jay.
I still gonna go with Jay though.
I'm still gonna go with Jay, bro.
Still gonna go with Jay.
I don't want you to think I just threw the answer out there
From
just
the
like
80s
nah,
to
the
now, we're gonna go with Jay.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Who's had like Russell had his hand on him before anybody figured out for like at least 8 to 10 years from New York.
So
He wasn't in the White House.
Who did Diddy get it from?
Did he got the game from everybody?
Yeah. Miles Davis and everybody.
He
He
got the game from
peace,
everybody.
peace.
Russell was on the cusp because it was new.
Yeah.
Russell had to fight for it's going to be sustainable. Like they showed that
He
it's
took
sustainable.
LL, made LL be the greatest
right.
rapper, coming out mainstream wise.
Right.
Right after Run DMC.
Mm.
Curtis Blow though. Curtis Blow was LL before LL.
Yeah, he
That's
was.
wild.
He definitely was.
He was. That's wild to hear. I don't think I expected to hear somebody that wasn't from one of the originals.
So you thought we was gonna say Run DMC or something like that?
No, I
And
didn't
my
think
Adidas?
DMC was gonna come in. But
Who you thought? Who you thought?
time, that's
Who you thought?
I would have heard something else. I would have expected to hear one of the ones that started it. Like I respect
you thinking you was thinking Dougie Fresh?
I am. No, I don't think he's the biggest influence.
No.
Um,
Slick Rick, like I said, Rakim.
Rakim, I was okay.
Rakim,
I would
probably.
expecting that. I was expecting some
But
of
that's-
that level.
That's just flow.
That's just flowing.
That's just flow and being one of the
I'm
greatest
talking about-
rappers
I'm
to pick up
talking
a mic.
I'm talking
Like,
about influence, like the style.
influence is everything.
I'm
Yeah.
giving you a blueprint. You picked up these chips and you got something. Like, yeah, Jay. I gotta give it to Jay. Honestly.
So what labels you? What makes you the biggest influence?
I mean, the rooms you're able to walk in because of hip hop and because of the trail that you blaze in hip hop. Like, and not only that, like,
And you would give Jay over Rakim for the trails and different. I mean, of course, now Jay is richest. I would give it that.
I ain't never heard the president shout out Rakim. I ain't never seen Rakim in the White House. I didn't see Rakim making Super Bowl adjustments at halftime.
No,
I
this-
But that's
I mean-
business moves that are available now
but
that
that's
weren't
all
available.
The
during
influence.
Rakim's
It's all
time.
it's all
That's
it's
all
all in the
influence.
same. You
Yeah.
gotta ball all this up and say here, because that's what comes with Jay. Like I can't say that because we're not saying he's on wax. We saying like when he steps out, like he said, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
Like the rest of those were rappers. The other people were rappers for the most part.
Yeah. Like he built Voltron and he formed the head.
He's with the Nets.
Yeah.
Now you're right. You're
the
right. Y'all
Nets.
must have forgotten the black cards. That's where Cash App got it from. What Russell did when he did the black cards.
He did that. Who got the black cards now?
I mean, you won't have to have it now for it still to be something.
Who's talking about the black
powerful.
cards now?
Somebody.
They're gonna still talk about the Nets. They're
Yeah,
gonna-
he was part owner of the Nets.
Yeah, he made
Shouts
it.
out to Tori. Tori said, depending on what type of influence we are speaking
Click on that.
on, I'm gonna click on. Okay.
Tell us, Tori. Ask Tori who he talking about. Who you
He-
think, Tori?
He has a paragraph.
Tori Washington.
No, Tori Sims.
Tori, what up, bro? What up, Tori?
You got MC Light, who was and is still a big influence for women. You got the Rockefellers, who influences other cultures. Yeah, but we talking rap, hip hop. I mean, MC Light, yes.
Yeah, but that's part of
But
it.
that's
Chris.
part of it. That's what I'm
If they
saying.
influence other cultures, that's evident. That
Clearly, they influence hip hop
Right.
culture, but I can also branch out to another one.
right,
Yeah, I got the bigger influence.
right.
I got the bigger influence.
But he's not talking about Rockefeller Records.
No, we talking about Jay.
Yep,
The
no, that's
person.
what when I was reading this, that's what I was reading, and you were like, "That's hip hop." I was saying, "No," he said this one, and I said, "No, we're talking hip hop and music. We're talking about influence." Because he asked, depending on what type of influence. We're
Okay,
speaking
okay, I
on.
see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Thank you, Frick and Frack. Appreciate it.
It's still Jay.
I mean, yeah. You actually reading it.
I don't care.
What's wrong with Shay Shay? We just hearing you. Like, we don't get to see it.
Just because
Club
you
Chris Shay.
just because you all co-sign off each other
Shit.
does
It's
not
still Jay.
mean that you are adamant about this Russell Simmons thing. I would not even lie. Russell never even crossed my mind as
I
if
can
he would be
see,
over.
but no,
I'm
I
just
can
saying he's a
I can
bad one,
understand
but
his
he
argument.
come over
He's the
me with
Godfather.
Diddy
No, I can
or-
understand his argument
He
Yeah.
wouldn't come over Diddy or Jay-Z. I didn't see him over them. Not that Russell was.
because you're thinking
I was thinking in the beginning though. I was going with Rakim or one of the originals.
Nah.
See, you're thinking you're thinking of people who actually picked up the mic and put out music.
Right.
Russell was behind the scenes doing a lot of shit.
He
A
was.
lot.
He
But
was.
see, you're talking about you weren't thinking of Russell like, oh no, I understand his argument saying Russell Simmons. I fully understand the argument, but I still think Jay's influence at the end of the day is still bigger.
That's all I'm saying. Like you said, like, well, who did you Puffy get it from? And I guess you were insinuating like you had to learn from Russell. So Dr. J jumped from the free throw line, but he got a bigger influence than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, because he did it first.
Like, no, we can't say that. Like, we talking about who took this and put it in every room to make it
Yeah.
like commercial. Like Jay said, I wore do rags to the White House. You feel what I'm saying? To make
So
you
Jay
feel
would
comfortable.
be the king of New York. Period. In discussion.
No, I'm not saying that.
Influence-wise.
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 You
Who would be the
she
king
tried
of New
to
York?
sneak that in. No, because
She
it's
tried to.
I'm asking because we are an
'Cause of
hour
what?
7 minutes in and we
so
have
what-
not talked New York yet. So
what's
I'm
the
gonna ask you
criteria?
other
Yeah,
What's
questions.
the criteria for who's the king?
The king of New York would be hands down the greatest MC to come out of New York.
Oh, it ain't Jay. It ain't Jay. I'm not knocking him. It ain't Jay.
Big.
Yeah, Jay still fighting the dead man. He's still
Big.
He can't get around Nas. He can't.
Oh, here you go with that.
I'm
shit.
not even saying Nas king of New York. He can't get around.
No, he's been around him.
He's been around, but
He's put around. I took over the label and put your shit on the show because I didn't want you to do nothing. Like I've been around you. I can end you if I wanted to.
So if
But I'm just saying.
everybody who's MC that ever came out of New York City, you feel like Big is the king of New York?
Rapping, yes,
no, I don't. Not rapping.
I do.
I mean, that's cool.
I do.
Why him?
Who?
Over everybody. Over KRS-One,
Like,
over
did you hear the
Rakim,
Big was
over-
nice because he
I'm
was nice on
asking.
the mic and his influence as well.
And his influence. And did you hear it? Big storytelling was on another level. Like, yeah, he got it from Slick Rick and everybody, but he took it to another level.
He did.
Like his storytelling alone, nigga, the song alone,
Biggie.
I got a story to tell.
Biggie.
I'm like,
Biggest top 3 storytellers of all time.
that's what I'm
Yes,
saying.
I agree with that.
And like Hurt said, people still trying to become that storyteller. They fighting a dead man. I've been gone for over 20 years and you still ain't been.
It's
Like,
the influence. What he told you though, I put hoes in NY onto DKNY. Miami DC preferred Versace.
listen,
All Philly hoes go with every
Every
cutie
cutie
with
with
a
a booty.
booty bought a coochie. Now who's the
Who's
real
the-
dude? I
Who's
mean,
the
who's
one
really
doing this
this?
shit?
My, come on, like, nah. Remember he said,
black and ugly. However, like,
heartthrob never. What was the other line he said?
listen,
So who would you say? You said Biggie. Who is yours? King of New York.
You know I'm
Greatest
going for.
MC to come out of New York.
Crazy New York. I'm
He's gonna
going
say
Nas. It's hands down. Nah, I ain't got to wrestle with that. It's easy. Easy. Because what I'm telling you is all the so-called greats,
Nas rapped the song backwards.
all the so-called greats got Nas in this shit. Every last
Fab
one
is
of them.
underrated. I agree.
Who Fab?
Big L. LL Cool J.
underrated.
Underrated.
Okay.
Right.
I heard wrong. I
I
thought
You
got
you
ain't
said
thinking
over.
about
I got
Fab
you,
when you think
cousin.
about
I
New
got
York
you.
rap. Cut that out, man.
You
Like,
don't think about Fab when you
I
think
do.
about New York
I
rap?
you don't.
What?
Name me your top 3 rappers you think about from New York when you first think about. Right now.
Jada is one that comes to mind. I won't lie.
I said, you know,
And the other 2. That's it. You can't, because you can't.
But you
can't
can't.
get
I mean,
your
just because he's not in the top 3, I think of. It's not. I mean, I don't say, oh no, I don't think of
No,
Fab
I
at
don't-
all. He's underrated, but he is a phenomenal lyricist. What do you mean?
Say that. Oh, he's a phenomenal. Oh, his lyrics is. Yeah.
I didn't say
you
he
think
was
about
the
you
king
think,
of New York.
you gonna think about Fifth or you think about Fab.
No.
I ain't talking about like bars. I'm talking about like, oh yeah, New York.
influence wise, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Well, we ain't talking about influence. I said, who's the king? Who's the MC? You said Nas. You said Biggie, and then other people came up. Fab's name came
Like,
up. in the
Big L's not a
conversation.
bad choice.
Big L's not a bad.
I'm just
choice.
saying to add credibility to my pick.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go.
The man is the same age as hip hop. I mean, when he was born, hip hop was born. The man got the greatest album of all time.
Boy, I tell you.
I'm just this is
I
not me.
will say this. I
This is not
think it
me.
depends on what era you were born in.
Hey, Gina, what's good, sis?
I can't say that because he just dropped 5 albums in 2 years and they was
Oh
still.
my God! Listen, we're not.
All
first of
5
we're
of them
not
went
muting
hot
Mike.
though. Me and you and E had that conversation. You even said like, that one went out that great.
Yeah, two of them.
Okay.
Two of them I can listen to, but I'm not repeating.
Okay, I'm
That's
just
what
saying.
Out of 6, I mean, it was 6.
You just said 5.
I know it was 6. It was King's Disease 1, 2, and 3. It was Magic 1, 2, and 3. That's 6, bro.
Yeah, and all of them was not hot, bro.
Yeah, I told you I could sit out 2.
No, I'm thinking more.
But to be 50 and still, come on, and then he got a Grammy. Oh, come on.
and then he got what?
He got the Grammy, bro. Like,
How long was New York's run in hip hop music?
It's
when
not finished.
it's not finished. It's just not as dominant.
Yeah,
It's not
but
as
it's not
dominant, but it's
finished.
not finished.
New York is still having a
New
run.
York run. New York.
You can always have a run.
Cause Jay there, like that's how you know.
Jay and Nas.
Jay
Jay and Nas
yeah,
still
they're
there.
still
They're like
there.
them boys
Jay
are
the
still being
Kiss,
shake for it.
they're still.
Kiss is like it's still.
That's just like
there.
saying like West Coast.
And-
like, Snoop is still
and-
here.
And we're not gonna jump over the fact that even they got a podcast now. Mason and Cam are dropping freestyles that are some of the hardest shit we've heard all year.
Mace had the game for a minute.
I'm just saying,
Murder Mace.
Cam and Mace on their show when they all do their little before they come on, they each drop some bars. Them boys are killing that shit.
Yeah.
So New York is still here.
I mean that alone. I'm talking about like the
I can agree with that.
I just it's just certain markets just gonna hit regardless. Atlanta gonna hit regardless. California gonna hit regardless. New York gonna hit regardless. Like Texas gonna hit regardless. Like those are the states who could survive on their own. Florida is gonna hit regardless. Like you talk about like
He did.
Midwest,
He did.
everybody trying to get in.
Tori, I got to give you this one. This actually, this makes a lot of sense. He said, I can't lie. I'm not a Jay-Z fan, but you got to give him his credit. If you follow in his footsteps, you may run into greatness.
You're gonna have to do some things, Tori.
Go
I'm serious. You gonna have to do some. Like, that's what we hearing. That's what we
He
hearing.
did it for a reason.
Listen,
did it
man.
for a reason.
All
Beyonce
this-
might have had money, but I know he took her and showed her how to make
Jay,
money. He
I
told
don't.
her
Like I
stuff.
said, I don't clap for fish when they swim. I give him his credit. But you know, yeah.
He done something.
Even in his music, I'm like, oh, he already said that shit for him. Everybody, this is a classic. Like, oh, they Jay crazy.
They just ain't pay attention the first time.
I guess. I guess.
He just had to repost it, man. That's all.
What group came out of New York that had the best run?
Cut it out,
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Wu-Tang.
Because we had these conversations with Atlanta. You know, you had like Donald Trump. Somebody ask a question and you give one of them answers like they insulted your ignorance. First of all,
It's out of here, man.
Well, the purple
Get a
tape is still one of the best albums to come out of New York.
Agreed.
I didn't say the, but it's one of the best to come out of New York.
Agreed.
The purple tape is still that
The
album.
Purple Take is arguably the best tape to come out of Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah.
You got that, you got Into the 36 Chambers, then you got
Listen,
Dirty Bastard.
Ghost got a couple of them.
Ghost got Supreme Clientele.
Ghost got a couple of them, bro. I'm just
Ray couldn't hit that again.
He didn't. I mean, but it was hard
Yeah, but he couldn't hit it again.
to follow that up. It was hard. It was too hard.
Capadonna should have
They
been
did
locked
have
up
50
for
people.
making the pillage. Capadonna should have been locked up. Capadonna should have been locked up.
I don't even know if it's just Capital. Like, really?
Is New York the home of the freestyles?
Ooh.
I would say so.
Oh.
I would say so.
Oh.
I mean, let's be real. Hip hop got started where? Bronx, New York, right?
In the
Sure
Bronx.
did.
So, and them boys is doing that shit off the top of their head because the DJ got it started first,
They got some
and then somebody had to pick up the mic.
They got some joint in the 50s where the Dales or somebody was already rapping too now. But
I believe.
okay,
No, I believe it.
you said
I
when it
believe it.
became like that, 79.
Yeah,
right,
and I
really?
think, is it the home of
73?
freestyles? Yes.
73.
Okay.
Yeah, like 73. Like
Yeah, is it the home of freestyles? I give them that. Yeah.
Who's the freestyle king?
I can't even answer that.
it's,
I mean,
Even
'cause
said KRS-One.
it's so many underground dudes who
Yes.
freestyle now, and them boys are nice.
I like
can't
Fred
even-
the God. God bless their Fred the Godson.
Fred the
was-
Godson.
oh, man.
Yeah, like
Fred.
I can't answer that question.
Fred the
I
Godson.
can't answer that.
I like Loaded. I like Loaded.
Low Deluxe is nice. It's
It's
Murder
a lot.
Mook is
Murder
nice.
Mook is nice.
Hell, Sahai the Prince, and he's
I-
not even from New York. That boy can freestyle something serious too. So KRS-One is not a bad answer though.
They're gonna try to say KR because KR is like
He
in the way.
he was nice with
He
it.
in the
bro.
way. He in the way.
He in the way. He was nice with it, bro.
Yeah, he in the way though.
He was
First
nice with it.
female rapper, Angie Stone.
Yeah, Cheryl the Pearl, Angie Stone, and Goldie. Shout out to the Sequence.
You thinking the recent Andy Stone, not
No, so Angie Stone was in the rap group. The Sequence.
We're not talking about my brother Andy Stone.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I try to
I
tell you.
was like,
I told you that's my cousin, Cheryl the Pearl.
Oh, I know you told me about that.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
That's him, yeah.
No, not Andy Stone. We're not talking
The
about my brother.
Sequence. Shouts
Yeah,
out to
no.
the Sequence. And their graduate was C.A. Johnson, right over there on Middleton Street.
no one messes with KRS-One.
No one messed with KRS-One and what?
Freestyle.
Get out of here, man. KR, he's dated.
It's not about, so we're not putting that they dated and they out. We're talking over of all time.
No,
Big is not here no more, but he's still who
nobody
he is.
said Big.
I'm not
Yeah,
saying you said him now, but I'm saying it's not because they're older or they're outdated that makes them not talented people for what they did.
Oh, like, oh man, like,
And
Like if we ask one of these little kids right now some of these questions, they're gonna come out with names that we are gonna be like, no, we don't want to hear NBA, young boy, and all that
That's
stuff
true.
like that. But that's where we are. They're gonna come back with Lil Baby and all that. I do believe when you were born and what time music you were in is going to influence your answers. Because 80s, 70s raised, 80s living did not think that Jay-Z would be in their top 10. I've heard it from a lot of old heads.
They didn't think it, but he is.
yes,
They didn't think
Not
it.
for their moment.
yes.
Yes, they always give you
You
a good
said-
8. They
you
always give you a
said,
7, 8, but they're like, you know what? I actually got to put the boy Jay in there. I got to put the boy. Like, yeah, they say that all the time.
Yeah,
They end up putting Jay and Nas in their
We met
list.
somebody.
What
we were in
y'all
the
think
barbershop
out there?
at the time
What
that
y'all
was
think
like,
out there?
nah.
Who's the best freestylers? Who's what y'all think out there?
The out there
We
was the
talking about-
one that said KRS-One.
Who-
That was
who-
where that came from. That's the out there
Who
that
said that?
you're asking for. Steven was the one that said that. And then he
Steven-
said, Are you
Steven-
serious, my guy?
Yeah, I'm serious. Like KRS is nice, but come on, man.
He's not the top freestyle.
He's not, man.
He's
KRS,
not.
Low Deluxe would eat him.
Yeah,
It would
that's
be
what I'm saying.
sad.
These boys today, hell, the boys off of
Like Shaq from the Celtics. It would be sad. We can't keep living off his Shaq. He ain't doing it no more. Just because he's playing basketball, we gonna say he's still dominant. No,
no.
come on, man. KRS.
That's a great conversation to have because since New York's run has run for so long,
We gotta break it down by eras
you
because
got to break it down by eras.
KRS not
because-
even intrigued by the stuff that make you say ooh right now. He's talking about grandkids and investments. Like,
But that's because
Right.
that's the time he's in. If he was to be
That's
out
what-
now
that's
with
the
this
point he's
time
making, though.
frame, it would be a different monster. But it is a conversation to have because since New York does have such a long run, their eras are different. Rap has evolved from rapping and
rap has
making your words
evolved, but
rhyme
nice
back
is
then.
nice. Is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Nice is nice.
That, you can't take nice away from anything.
Nice is nice. Like I'm serious. Like Razcast is nice, no matter where he go.
That man said next you're gonna tell him that Shaq had the best album.
Shaq had the best rap album as an athlete. He the only one went platinum.
He did that.
Like y'all be sending these jokes. I poke
Wine-sucking
back with
thing.
facts.
Some names out here.
Don't send
What's
these
up,
jo-
Doc? Can I rock?
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm the hooper, the hyper, the Jimmy. Don't do this to me. I'll do it. Bust him in the eye, Shaq. You want to fight? Come fight me. Hit you with the wah wah. see, I get dirty out the dog. Man, Shaq
That
went
was Shaq,
platinum.
though.
Shaq went platinum, breaking backboards and breaking. Shaq went. He was with
Juice
Foosh
WRLD
niggas.
was a heavy hitter. See,
He was with the Foosh
I
niggas.
can't.
Most underrated rap group of from New York.
The Locks.
Nah, you can't get
Them boys don't get justice like they supposed to.
They
bro.
don't.
They don't.
They don't get the just they supposed to, boy.
They don't.
Jada got out of his mistake.
They was the first ones that tried to warn us. They got away from Diddy. I'm serious. So like when the suits
The
left,
boy said, "I can't do the suit. Something ain't right. I gotta go."
yeah, you gotta respect. Rough Riders. We don't. Oh, Rough Riders had a good run.
Rough Riders had a good
You
run.
think that's the
5-year run.
most underrated group from?
no,
no, he's just talking about good runs.
Who's the
from New
most
York.
underrated rap group from New York though?
probably Deep.
Them boys wasn't underrated.
Probably the Mob, bro.
Them boys wasn't underrated to me, bro. Niggas knew what Prodigy was going to do, and they knew Havoc was going to make the best beats and be the best producer. Nah, them boys wasn't underrated, bro.
Who was it then?
I just told you. Just told you.
Somebody else. The lots get too much, man. You can't be in that publicity with Diddy and on Jiggy and that close to Biggie and say you don't get recognition.
Send it to us.
They're hard. They're
Conversations
sending the
ensued.
streets, bro. They're not doing the things.
Steven, send it to us.
They're in the limelight to be that, but they said we can go underground right here. So they're with everybody who's in the limelight. There's no way they're underrated. They just choose to go here. No different from what you say Currency did.
Tribe Called Quest.
Try. Oh my goodness.
That's an
Thank you.
answer.
Thank you so much for bringing that
That's
because
an
I almost forgot about that.
Yeah.
Underrated or
That's
best
what he
group?
said. Nope. That's
Underrated.
underrated. Tribe Called Quest.
I don't think Tribe underrated. I forgot about it. But I don't think Tribe influenced a lot of
They underrated though.
Native Tongues, you can't form a group called Native Tongues and you're
Listen.
underrated, bro.
Listen,
Everybody from Native Tongue is like
Underrated.
that.
Leaders of the new school.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
saying.
Native Tongue. De La Soul.
New York
Tribe.
produced some massive.
Money in the
major
middle.
JJ
names.
Fad.
Queen Latifah.
That's who it
JJ
is. The most underrated
Fad.
group is JJ
JJ
Fad.
Fad is not. Listen. Listen. Get the little fast part you do and get on. That's it. That's
Get a little fast part to get off.
supersonic. They're gonna think it's a Sonic version.
Chubb
now.
Rock.
JJ Fad.
Chubb Rock is not underrated. He's still touring. You remember?
He was just at Juneteenth.
So what defines underrated?
Oh, just like nice. Don't get your credit.
You don't get your credit.
You don't get your flowers.
You don't get your
AZ
flowers.
is the most underrated MC of New York of all time. AZ. I got that. I got AZ as the most underrated rapper. Period. But definitely from New York. Who's nicer than A? Set and rub elbows with more heavy hitters than A. And he just don't get their respect. After Sugar Hill, it was, you know.
He wouldn't already know what his problem was though, man.
Special ed.
He was sitting next to the wrong dude.
You're sitting next to Nas. That's true too.
That's his only problem. He's sitting
Special
wrong
ed,
to
are
the
we just naming artists at this point?
Yeah,
Like
we are.
special
He's talking
ed?
about New York people. He's coming in New York stuff.
Yeah, but the special ed, come on. The Magnificent and I got it made. What are we doing after that?
What are we doing after that?
Mm.
What are we doing after I got it made?
What changed in rap when New York kind of slowed up a little bit? Let's they still got to run. We know that.
The South
but
took over.
The South.
what changed?
South
what
took
changed
over.
in hip hop. Like every time someone else came in, certain things came in that changed the dynamics of the rap.
Access. When you were able to look into other areas of the country that you thought were rule, and you realized they had artists there. Like to realize that Andre could rap with anybody from New York,
Mhm.
anybody from the West Coast,
Anybody from the
anybody
Midwest.
from Midwest, and he's telling you we got something to say. When you got access, it wasn't just stuck on there. It wasn't just Tim Boots and Chucks or more.
Yeah.
No more. You had, you was able to sit and
Blonde
get it on.
wigs and
Yeah.
furry skirts.
Yeah, man. You got the player, the pimp cups, all that stuff came in and like we ain't never going back to New York. New York cats start coming out here saying freak meat. You know what I'm saying? And then
Like,
drop
the
that.
South was what happened to him.
The South what happened to him? Like exposure to everybody else. It wasn't condensed.
What did the West Coast take from it? They said LA gangs and Pac changed the game.
Nah, easy change the game. Way before Pac got over there. I'm sorry. He's
That's
changing.
true. I can see
The
that.
president wanted him.
Yeah, and
The president, and if they ain't want him, they wanted Ice-T. Both the president and the FBI.
yeah,
Like before he became America's most wanted. Yeah, it was 100 miles of running. That's what it was, man. Niggas with attitudes.
I agree with you with the
NWA
access.
boys.
Different stuff came out, bringing different things, and then all of a sudden, their own different styles came in because the South was a massive influence.
And like you said, like I know we on New York, but we talk about the influence. Like Dre has a big influence, and his pupil got the biggest influence of all, like Snoop. Nobody.
Yeah.
Snoop is more internationally known than Jay. Play with that. Snoop is more internationally known, not nationally, internationally known than Jay-Z.
The thing that Snoop does, let me tell you something that's amazing about Snoop. When you go back and think of Snoop, you think of Doggy Style, you think Gin and Juice, you think all of the ratchet, raunchy, gutter down stuff that Snoop did. And you look up now and he's in the Olympics and he's doing all these different things. He took someone from nothing to something on a major level.
That's what I'm saying.
He is internationally
you
known.
niggas-
That's
and
what I'm
take one
saying.
album,
though.
though.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not saying that Snoop, but
You
we're
can only
not
think of-
saying he was like one of the greatest. He's not a bad rapper.
He's
Don't get
not.
me wrong. But what we are saying is that he took from where they think you can't do nothing and made it to where it is internationally rocking.
It was
They love Snoop
listen, y'all
everywhere.
forgot
that.
It was
Snoop
yeah,
did
Snoop did
that.
that, but
That's what I'm saying.
y'all forgot it was
His
murder was
persona.
the case. Snoop almost wasn't here. Murder was
Murder's
the case.
that they gave me.
And he emerged from that. Then he went broke, got with P. Like, come on, like Snoop. Come on, I can't even
Snoop
call
was
her Unc.
big.
Snoop was like what? How
He is
old?
Uncle Snoop is his name. He's not Papa. He's Unc.
Hey,
Shay Shay's
Papa.
Papa.
You out 50.
Snoop over 50.
They all about
That's what I'm
60.
saying. You just want
Is that they got to step down? Like, we
mean,
can't
no.
we can't hold on to these guys. Now.
You want to be.
Sometimes you can hold on to your reigning positions, and a lot of them have.
That's when
because
you
I mean,
have your lane.
Steve must only got one taste of music.
They got their
he's a
lane
New
though.
Yorker.
But I mean,
They got their
no, 'cause
lane.
He said AZ sucked.
He said AZ was garbage.
She said AZ was garbage.
Yes.
Steve that was on here?
Yes.
Yo, bro, you already know, Steve. I'm gonna see you out and about, bro. Don't do that. Steve bugging, man.
Yeah,
How ain't
I-
garbage? You can't.
I didn't agree with him. I'm just saying.
Steve
People-
Wilder.
he's entitled to his opinion, man.
Steve doing it for shock value too.
He's entitled to his opinion.
He is.
Listen, his shock value get us the views. I love it.
This ain't Club Shay Shay. Steve better him go live and Steve.
Please do not do what Grandpa Shay Shay did.
I just listen. No. What was it before that? Before you came in that comment?
What was life?
We
What
were
was it
saying
again?
something before you said.
You were
He's
over
talking
there
about Snoop.
talking about Snoop, and it just went there.
I don't know. Steve just wrong about that though. Who if not him, who Steve?
Who's the best right now in New York?
Underrated right now.
Who's the best right now in New York?
Might have to go with Benny. Benny's nice. You might have to go Conway the Machine.
Yeah, I'm thinking more than somebody.
We
from
did not
Griselda.
leave Jada Kiss out this conversation, Tori.
We did
brought
not.
Jada
No, we
Kiss
did
in.
not bring Jada Kiss. We did not leave Jada Kiss out. It got to. I'm just got to be Benny.
Think Benny the Butcher's the
Knowledge
best right now?
reigns supreme over nearly everyone.
Yeah, that's AZ. The visualizer. Let me see. It got to be. Is it Benny Conway?
It's got to be one of the Griselda boys. I can't
It's
think of
gotta-
anybody
it's
else
got-
coming out of
it's
New York
got- I
right now,
can't.
though.
Right now.
I just
I
can't.
can't. No, I don't see nobody else in that. If I'm wrong, correct me. I'm not informed on
New
it.
York had a real
'Cause I
different
can't even say Dave East.
street style. Did New York survive the TikTok world? This new thing they got going on now. Because New York was not known for catchy beats and all that stuff. They were learned for lyrics. They were learned for creativity.
Nah,
were
they
learned
caught
for
on.
innovation. They caught on, but they're not, bop music, that little ditty bop stuff you hear now in different places. They're not TikTok
They
dances.
caught on. You can't have the Harlem shaking and say we didn't do the.
Who
Chicken
from New
noodle
York
soup.
right now has a
Chicken
good
noodle soup.
Chicken Noodle Soup does, but a TikTok song right now rocking from New York.
Soda
Name
on
one.
the side.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
What I'm saying is like they tried to catch on when the South was taking off. They was coming on with little dances. they tried their best.
Oh, most underrated nylon.
Dollar.
No, it says Nylon.
Dylan.
It's another cat.
Dylan.
It's another cat in here.
I can't think of anybody besides Kanye or Benny the Butcher.
Hey man, like
Kanye is definitely the one that he survived all of. Kanye has TikToks.
I said
Kanye has.
I said Conway.
He said
is it
Conway.
Conway the Machine? Yeah.
Conway.
Nobody else like no, I don't see nobody else besides what Dipset. No. It's like, honestly like
Still
Because
Jada.
it's just a
back in the
handful.
day,
It's just
New
Jay
York
Nas,
dominated.
Jay Nas, Jada,
Right.
and a few other. I mean, like New York took a hit and just like okay.
New York dominated when they were doing 5 mics in all the different magazines. What's equivalent
Because
to 5
at
mics
that
now?
point,
That was the central station for it. It was a bit biased too.
but that it was a little biased, but still, at that point when 5 mics come on, your music had to say something. You couldn't just have a beat and just say whatever you
that's
wanted
what it's
to.
come to now.
That's what it's come to
It
now. That's what I'm
has.
saying. So that's why New York was on top when they was doing 5 mics and the source and all that shit, because their music has substance. You know what I'm saying? Like music today, I mean,
Because some of the songs that were 5 mics that were credited 5 mics were not what we would consider mainstream popular songs.
Because no song was credited. It was the
it was
album.
albums.
Albums,
You had to have an album,
For
Well,
you to
that's one
get
thing.
you had us you had to get quotable the month. Like
right?
quotable the month was the thing that all rappers were aiming for.
You had to have an album that was nice, not just 1 or 2 songs.
Yeah.
So
So-
right now, what's considered the 5 mics? What makes you?
It's
that's
gone.
It's gone. There is nothing right now.
There's nothing that sit here and hold say this.
Nah,
what?
Killer Mike. That almost 5 mics.
no. We're
that-
meaning like what's the equivalent to like
Like
what do we have now that
what platform do we
that's
have to sit here
honored,
and measure
like
that by?
5 mics?
That's why CTS is bringing it back. We've already discussed this. After we get through the errors, we're gonna start doing albums and figure out if they're 5 mics or not. That's why we bringing it back. Are y'all messing up our marketing scheme?
We need to
about
do album
monetize.
reviews.
I think
We
that it
do-
needs to come back
listen,
because, like you
we
said,
about to monetize. on
it's
what
not
y'all doing.
happening no more. You get a single, throw it
Y'all
out.
heard it here first. So we're
Sexy
trying to,
Red should not ever.
but see, that's the
be-
thing. Sexy Red is appealing to her fucking demographic, playing that shit that them young people like to hear. You can't be mad at her hustle.
I'm glad you said that because that does make a big difference. Right now, these young people and these kids who like all this stuff are the ones who are pushing and making it popular.
I mean,
what happened to
they're
us?
on social. They have time to be on social media and do all this
Oh,
stuff.
we at
We
work.
don't. We working. We got to take care of these little motherfuckers that are doing this shit.
That is true.
We don't have time to be out there doing it. So
That is crazy, but it is real.
But I
There's no
can't-
5
as
mics
much
now.
as much as I hate her fucking music, man, I love her hustle.
Her hustle is big.
She's
now.
making songs that she know her people gonna listen to, and she making the money and taking care of her people. I ain't mad at her for that at all. I think the music is trash, but I'm not mad at her and what she's doing.
Yeah.
So aside of aiming to go viral or getting streams, there's nothing else to achieve right now.
What?
Because
Why don't?
Nothing. That's
What?
what I'm trying to. Why you think Shay went naked?
hey, would you please
It's
take your chest
crazy.
and deflate it a little
No,
bit?
because this is what I've been trying to say. Like it's all
God, dog.
shock value.
Your eyebrows raised up. Chill.
Nothing.
We in an hour and a half.
Nothing even
Here
matters.
we are.
That's why R&B ain't around no more. It
Do
don't
you
matter.
think Glorilla has bars? Sometimes.
Hey, Glorilla, I'll take Glorilla.
You
with
know
Sexy
what?
Red.
I don't even know if she has bars. She has a good flow
She
though.
has good flow.
7 p.m.
She has a
Friday.
good
She has
flow.
a good flow.
She's a storyteller.
has good
95
flow.
degrees. Everybody could picture it.
I rock with Glow before I rock with Sexy Red.
Every
For
day.
real.
Yeah.
For real.
But you know, everybody didn't feel like that when she first came out saying twerking on headlights.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But she figured something else
She
out.
found her
She
lane.
found her lane, and now she's killing it.
It's like, let's give it out. The shots out to those who find
Yeah.
their lane, stay in it, and it's still dominating.
And
Like,
dominating.
and let's go for the New York people first, since we on New York, right? LL has been relevant.
His new album ain't that
and,
bad, bro.
It's not.
His
The
new
new
album-
song is not that bad.
Yeah, his new album is not that. It's actually pretty nice.
MC Light, who still hosted VMA Awards, still gorgeous.
Her
Still
voice
gorgeous.
is unmatched.
Dougie Fresh, who still looks 19.
He
it's a-
does.
Those are people who found their lane. Say, I'm not adjusting. Okay, you're doing that. I'm still cool, but I'm gonna go this way.
I can
Like,
still go on tour
we need
today.
more of that in hip hop.
We do. I think like you
Jermaine
said,
Dupri, like
the
he
internet and going
stays in his
viral
lane.
definitely threw us for a loop because now you can go viral for being catchy. And like you said, if a million kids are watching you, but they're bored with KRS-One, even though he might be one of the most, he's giving good lyrics.
Don't
She
do
got a
that. Stop
catchy
pointing
beat.
at me. Stop
Well,
pointing
because
at me. I
it's
didn't
older,
say K.
it's like
I didn't say
we're talking
KRS.
older.
No.
It's okay if you're talking about older.
Steve
You're talking about
said
the older people and being
Sweet
woke.
Jesus.
it. You're talking about
It's
Sexy
gonna be
Red
different.
and being choked. So like,
I mean, It's
Yeah,
not a
I
bad
just-
thing.
Music is just completely changed.
huh?
So music is just completely changed
For better, for
for the worse.
why you say that? Yeah.
Oh, for the worse.
Listen, look who we discussing. Us three music heads up here discussing Sexy Red and fucking Glorilla.
Sexy.
This is what we have to discuss. This is what we have to
Let me tell you
discuss.
something. That lives rent free in my head. I am
See what I'm
going to
saying?
be 70 years old in the kitchen saying bow, bow, bow. It's gonna tickle my soul.
You won't remember. Sexy
Hear
Red.
me?
It's changed for the
It's
worse.
nothing that's been made that's timeless for me. Like that's
No.
I haven't
Therefore,
heard anything
it's
that's
for the worse.
timeless. Yeah, I haven't heard anything that you could hold on to. Like, oh man, 5-10 years from now, this is gonna be.
And that's why we holding on to the Nas, the Jadakiss.
No. Nas bring out the
No,
Jadakiss
no.
bring out. No, they bring out new stuff. That's
I mean,
relevant
but
now.
I'm saying though, that's why them people we still looking forward to hearing from.
Right,
that's what I'm
okay,
saying.
Right.
We still looking for it. Like, man, I hope because who ain't came out in a minute. We be like, man, that boy better drop something sooner. People gonna
Jay-Z.
forget about him. I mean, but he's not on his music tip right
They're
now.
begging
Okay.
Andre
He's on his
Harkin to
billionaires.
have a flute.
Okay.
3000 is not putting out no more music, man. He said it's not in him no more. That's why he came out with the flute album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rain sounds.
He's an
It's
artist.
just it's stuff like that, bro. Like we depending to hear from some people, and they like, man, it's just not in me no more.
I don't know. It's like
I don't think Rakim is underrated. I think he's highly respected.
Rakim is he's
definitely not underrated.
He's not underrated. He is highly respected.
Who said that? Steven? Steven said that too. Yo, Steve, we need to talk. Why? How
Labels
did
are
Rakim?
now wanting artists to make TikTok songs.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to make money.
Yeah,
that's what's
what's
making money.
going. Yeah, that's what's going. Yeah. Don't mean they're nice though.
Do you think we can ever bring it back?
No,
No,
It's gone.
technology has killed it.
technology just killed that.
It's gone.
Those who have platforms and start getting to there, like these
It's a girl goes
podcasts.
on, she
These
starts
podcasts
on
have took
down.
away the propaganda from the media because now you have people who
Yeah,
Yeah,
are
you're right
so
about
what
that.
seasoned in their profession and they can speak upon it now,
We
and they have
can.
the money to say,
we can go.
I'm not gonna say that because this is my own shit. I pay for it and I'm getting these sponsors. Like
right.
that's what hip hop is supposed to do, but it's like
Right.
monkey see, monkey do right now.
Because you're never gonna get back to like where radio stations used to take where you listen to the radio all day.
I can listen to the
long.
radio now.
I can't listen to the radio.
I can listen to the radio now.
I can't listen.
And there was a time where
I
you had
can't.
radios at your desk at work. You were waiting
Yeah.
for the Fat 12, the Fat Hot 8 at 8 and everything that comes on the Fat 5 at 5 and the ride home. And Big DM was notorious for having the best countdown when New Year's came in.
Yeah.
And I mean, you were waiting for it. Right now, yeah, no.
it's all gone.
No.
My son just pointed out to me the other day. We got some kids who's already got a hit. They from, I think it was France. What they were saying, it's like, I hate when they talk like that. I've been hearing this song so many times, but until he said it, I really keyed in. It's
what
like,
you talking about?
I don't know either. These foreign, I don't know. It's a song where I don't know. They're not like MIA. Well, no one gonna have swag. They're not like that. They're actually rhyming in the hip hop beat form. And unless you didn't know, it probably been Canadian. I don't want to
send that one to me. Gotta send that one to me.
I don't know. I gotta
It's
ask
an
Chase.
interesting world. I feel like Andre said about ladies. I think we're gonna find hip hop in a museum one day because it's not gonna be
It's
what
over.
it was.
It's over.
It has changed. It has changed drastically. When you've gone from the quality of stuff you said like Tribe Called Quest down to, our jokes now bow 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 and stuff like that. I mean, it's funny, but the reality is
It's scary.
that's a sad decline.
It's scary.
I mean, just look at the award show for black music that we had this year.
Which was
It's not even black owned, but I think. But when
it
he
was filled with
sold it, that's what they said
influences.
was gonna happen. When he sold it, when Bob Johnson sold it, they said, "Yo, this gonna be a detriment to black
It's
people."
gone.
They don't
But
even
to
know why.
Ian's point, it's filled of this time. The BT Awards pissed me off so bad
I ain't
because
even
the
watched it.
audience was filled with social media
Influence.
influencers.
I haven't watched it in like 10,
I
12
don't
years.
care
Yeah,
how
it's been a
many
good 5,
reviews,
6 for me.
and you can put this in the map, and I don't care. I don't care how many reviews that boy do about food. The fact that your food reviews have gotten you so popular that you were at the BET Awards is crazy to me.
No, it's deeper than that. You can get next to the president of the shit now.
You can.
I'm serious. Like you get
You
next
can.
to the most protected person on the earth
For being a TikTok
for being a
influencer.
TikTok influencer. You can.
You can.
You can.
Tune in next week as we talk about how TikTok.
Could you imagine they wouldn't even let Run DMC in the White House? Let's make the Stallion.
Meg the Style is in there.
Twerking for Kamala.
Okay, it's crazy, man.
God, that was such a bad
I mean, like
So listen,
Clinton played the flute. That was close enough. Like
The saxophone.
the
we about an
saxophone,
hour
yeah.
and 40 minutes in.
This was a good show.
This was a great
Had a lot
conversation,
to talk about, but
but that's one to really harp in on is
see, they go big right
the internet has definitely made a drastic change to music, and I don't think we can come back from it. And that's a conversation in itself.
It's a lazy craft now. Where one time you had to sit here and really put it to it. And I'm just saying, like, you take away the evolution of music. If you listen to something like Marvin Gaye, I Want You, and realize for a minute, 29 seconds, it's nothing but instruments.
Right.
And it's like, oh,
They
man.
appreciated the
But
And
music.
then you go
first.
to somebody now who's doing R&B, it's a big 808, boom, boom.
you go,
Technology has
you go to
advanced.
you go to music now. The whole song is a minute and 29 seconds.
Right.
Not just that. I thought you were gonna say this one. You can go to a song and be like, "Yo, this is a dope flow," and the whole song is AI generated. That they
Yeah.
took somebody's voice. It's no longer straight off the top
Right.
with the creativity.
So like everything else was going on in the world, it's been stepped on, it's been put back out, and it's been overcharged. It's just
Yeah.
everything's just turned to dope. I'm serious, everything's turned to dope. They got a good package. They stepped on
Here we
it.
Go with the dope
You got to, because listen, you think
I knew it was coming back. Dope boys in the
you
trap.
got to.
You don't understand how the
You-
references work for everything.
Thank you,
Works
bro.
for everything.
Thank you.
They work for
Listen,
everything.
Kirk, I'm going to college. College is like dope. sis.
college like dope. Listen, if you got
If you
got
get hooked,
if you got
if you
one
get
key, if you got one key and you able to cut it and stretch
Big
it out
brother,
to
I
make
think
one
I
and a
wanna get
half,
married. Sis,
you
marriage
gonna
is
do
like
that.
dope.
so you got to be crazy to think that America is
It
not
is,
looking
man.
at food, medicine, your lifestyle like dope. They're gonna sit and put enough on it to make it look like the real thing. They don't care. Look at your burgers.
It's like dope. My
Look at
burgers
your
are like dope.
cheese. Look at your pieces. Remember the Pizza Hut commercials where you could be this high up, the cheese
Listen.
still connected? It's gone.
they talking about they bringing back the
Well, that was
pizza
blue.
buffet for lunch at Pizza Hut.
Oh, we going.
It ain't gonna be the same.
It ain't
I'm not
gonna
even
be the
excited
same.
about that shit.
It ain't gonna be
I'm
the
a little
same.
excited.
I'm not even excited about it.
It ain't gonna be the same.
It ain't gonna be the same at all.
It's crazy, man.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Hey, get out, register, vote.
Vote.
Please vote. Please
Vote.
vote. Shouts out to the fact. Listen, we've been all working on unbigging backs, right? Because this I guess the point. about this.
I gotta get back in the gym.
Well, I'm glad that you had not gone yet because at one time I was looking at it, I was like, dang, my biggest both, and I'm not today. I noticed that y'all are both. I'm proud. This is a good season to
What? You told us to wear black so you can look. What are you doing? You told us to wear dark colors.
I know.
You set us up.
And I'm
I'm
excited that,
people.
it's just an exciting.
What's that?
feeling.
What's that? Ozemic?
It's not Ozempic.
Ozempic. I saw it in her purse. I saw it in
I
her
was
purse.
wondering what she was doing when
I saw it in her purse.
I was wondering
Hey.
what it was.
I don't went to the gym 7 days and they seen her on the treadmill yet. But she
Listen.
losing weight though. Let's not talk about that on camera.
I'm done with it now. All I can tell
that
you
dope.
is
It's that dope.
dope is real. So listen,
Listen.
I was about to tell them bye, good night. This was a great opportunity. Then I looked at the thing and I saw your arms and I was like, wait a minute, nigga. All right, so listen.
What's wrong with my arms?
You like my big brother.
Oh, you in rare form tonight.
Sweetest taboo.
So book it down, Bronx. We're gonna go to bed tonight. And we're gonna let this go. But this was a
I'm
good
not
one.
letting it go.
I missed y'all.
What you say, bro?
I'm not letting it go.
I'm not letting it go. I'm not
But we definitely about to start doing album reviews. We're gonna bring
I
back the
love
CTS
that.
5 mics. We're gonna give y'all an album to listen to each week. When we come back, we gotta review it.
Listen, I don't want to put you on the spot, but I do. Okay. I really want you to start doing a lyrical breakdown.
See, y'all
I
always gotta
have
be me.
been
Nigga.
begging for that. For
Why
a
me? That
minute.
boy know music too.
Well,
Don't-
this
don't-
ain't
don't
about
do
you.
that.
I'm not
Keep this
talking
out
to
of
you.
me.
I'm on you.
Keep me out of this, bro.
I
This nigga
really
said
want.
keep me
I
out
need
of
you to be the soundboard. Do the shake thing again.
You don't put a quarter in my ass and expect me
do
to
the roar.
perform right.
Do
Get,
the roar.
get back to end, man. Then you just put a quarter in my ass. Like, something good can come out.
I'm bringing change next time. Listen,
Oh.
I really,
But see, the thing about it is,
and I've told you this.
but see, the thing about that is, it's gonna be a real bias because I'm not doing none of these new songs.
Listen,
I'm not-
I'm not
but
doing no new
you-
songs.
and
I'm
you
not doing
should,
none of these
but
new songs.
We'll work on that. I just want you to commit to doing
Nah, I'm
a
forgetting that.
lyrical layout
I can't
and
do
really break down these lyrics and what people are saying, what they mean. Please,
I'll think about it, man.
no, don't think.
Because I mean, we're
about
gonna be
it. Do
talking
it.
about songs from 2000 and before.
I don't
It's
care.
cool. We're gonna review the album. We just said we're gonna review the
We can
album.
review the album,
No,
but
I
I
wanted
really want
us to
you to
review
take
new
these
stuff.
lyrics and break
I
it.
don't have
down.
the patience to review
The new
stuff.
stuff. I just can't. We got to, man. We can't tell people we're a musical podcast and we don't listen, or at least try to listen to the new stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're gonna do
we
that.
gonna
We
rap.
get somebody to come
I'm
over
not
here.
rapping.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing about rap.
That's you. I'm reading a comment. Will you do the lyrical layout for me?
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Tune in next week
Tune in next week.
when we get a lyrical layout.
Do lyrical layout.
Snap your fingers, Herc. Snap your fingers.
There she go with that
You,
quarter.
why
There
you
she
do
go with
what
that
I said
quarter.
too?
Take your damn
There
mic.
she go with that damn quarter.
Take
Why
that
you
shit
don't
across the street.
listen
There she
Tune
go with
in
that
next
damn
week.
quarter.
when we get a lyrical layout?
What lyric?
Ooh,
Let's choose
we're gonna
two
choose a
albums.
lyric. We're gonna choose a
Choose 2 albums, 3
Listen,
songs.
Tune in next week. We're gonna take a song and let you dissect it and break down what those lyrics mean.
Nah.
I'm telling you, because when
gotta
you
do
go
that.
back and listen to stuff right now,
we all gotta go through it. We'll do like
Yeah, we all got-
gotta
ain't
go
no
through it.
we all him.
This is a
We
group
all.
effort.
No,
You mediate.
you gonna be David Ruffin. This gonna be you.
Listen, man. Don't get mad because ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
As long as you lay out the lyrics, I'm fine with that. No one person's
She done
bigger
took
than the
the-
group.
She done took the Olympic.
Right. The whole symphony.
Shut up.
She done took the Olympic.
We'll see y'all next week.
That's a generic brand.
First of all, have you seen that
Right at
price
Dollar
list stuff?
General.
Ain't
She done took the
nobody
Olympics.
afford it. That's why I'm
She
sleeping
done
now.
took the Olympics. Woo.
It's all right. Don't get mad at me because my back ain't big as yours. Good night.
Good night.
I mean,
Hey, don't you say it.